There's a guy on Twitter, I guess named Joe Cronin.
And he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone. You suck Joe Cronin's dick, fucking faggot. And or some various version of that.
You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
Don't forget to like, comment, and body slam that subscribe button.
This is the epic voice guy, and I can honestly say, Joe Cronin is god awful, that is. You guys seriously listen to this guy? And now it's time for The Joe Cronin Show.
And he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone.
Yeah. Smackdown was twin. What's up, wrestling fans? Baby, you got to do it right. It's time for the Joe Cronin Show on YouTube.com. Support us on Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And check out us on Twitter. Check me out on Twitter, @RealCronin on Twitter. Tonight's show is brought to you by WrestleCrate. That's WrestleCrate.com. Use coupon code Joe Sent Me to get a percentage off on your WrestleCrate product. Yay, your fucking WrestleCrate product. You know you like your WrestleCrate product. Shinsuke Nakamura, there he is in all his glory. By the way, WWE NXT this Thursday night in Lowell, Massachusetts. Who's coming out? I'll be there. Let's have some fun. I'll be right in the front there somewhere. You can look for me out there. And we'll have some fun. It's WWE NXT live in Massachusetts Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Let's go. Who's going to be there? If you're in the chat, take your clothes off. This Thursday night, it's going to be a big show. Some tickets are still available. WWE.com tickets. Check it out. NXT in Lowell. Don't miss it. They don't come here too often. I think the last time I saw them here was the event where Samoa Joe ended up becoming a champion over there. It was really weird. It was a shocking night, man. It was pretty awesome. Much better than this garbage Smackdown show tonight. Jesus Christ. What the hell happened on Smackdown tonight? This was a pile of piss. This was absolute piss tonight. What in the world are you doing, WWE? Do you even know what you're doing anymore? Do you have any clue what you're doing anymore, WWE? Do you have any idea whatsoever what you're doing? Because this was fucking boring. This is the go-home show to SummerSlam. This was the laziest pile of garbage that you could have done. What kind of interest is there for SummerSlam after this show tonight? You suck, W. This is horrible. This was a SummerSlam go-home show. Is it even SummerSlam Sunday? I don't know. Do you? Doesn't feel like it to me. Doesn't feel at all like it's a SummerSlam. Man, SmackDown was horrible tonight. It was fucking terrible. It was atrocious. Goddamn, Raw was better than this. Dude, Raw was better than SmackDown. This was a god-awful pile of piss show. I put my fucking little black shirt on again for this, so I could look extra douchey like Ambrose. Dean Ambrose. Sorry. This show sucked. This show sucked ass. And I'm trying to, you know what? Let me play your donation. Because I don't even know what to tell you right now. I almost didn't want to do a review tonight. What is there to review? They came out there, did a bunch of lazy shit, just to stumble into the gate of SummerSlam. They don't give a shit about these weekly shows. They just pump out shit and go, guess what? Sunday, haha. and the show's either somewhat good, okay, or garbage, and they don't care anyway because there's no any plan unless it involves Roman Reigns. Unless it involves Roman Reigns, there's almost never a plan, it seems like, or never an idea, ever. It's getting old. It's getting really old, and it's stupid. And I've had enough of it. Goddamn was fucking terrible tonight. It was piss poor pussy shit. Speaking of piss poor pussy, here's Scott MacKinnon. What's up, Scott?
What in the fuck is Seanzviews' fucking issue, bro? Why the fuck does he got a lot of fans all the fucking time, bro?
What do you mean?
He told me that The Undertaker was going to make a fucking appearance tonight. That was confirmed. Now, the other fucking rumors were Stone Cold, fucking Rock, all this other bullshit. He confirmed that The Undertaker was going to be there. He confirmed that fucking AJ Styles and Samoa Joe would fucking have a match. I'm fucking sick and tired of this Seanzviews cunt show. How the fuck do you even remain friends with him, bro?
I'm not really friends with him, but I mean, sort of, but I'm not really. Why? He said he was going to be there?
Dude, did you see that? Oh man, right before
he said SmackDown.
He
said Undertaker would return for SmackDown 1000.
100% confirmed, Undertaker.
Probably.
Oh, that was the SmackDown 1000?
Yeah, for SmackDown 1000, not tonight.
Oh, that wasn't once. Oh my God! Now, don't I look like a fucking psychopath? What else is new?
Well,
what
I mean,
else is new?
Well, normally he does do this shit.
Unbelievable, Scott. Unfucking believable. So this wasn't SmackDown 1000.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because tonight wasn't that. But we also did talk about that too. That we said I think he was confirmed for it. Not that long ago, a couple weeks ago, I think we talked about it. Me and Jake on some obscure show. Well, Ken was right about you, man.
Well,
he was right about
babe,
you.
On that note,
yeah.
On that note, I'm a fucking asshole.
That's awesome.
But on the other note, okay, so do we honestly think that Undertaker is going to return for 1,000 though?
Yeah, I think he probably will. I think it's likely.
Well, I fucking hope so.
Well, let's find out where you get the news from. Because I mean, we talked about it too, but let's find out where you get the news from. Oh, I don't even know. He doesn't even list his news here, so he's just giving.
Well, you want to know what happened? Is I saw the little pre-thing that you did on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's up anymore. But then it drove me because you made that end little sentence there. I don't think it's up anymore. But you made that little impression at the end, and it made me drive myself over to that channel. And then the first thing I saw was SmackDown 1000. I was like, oh shit, SmackDown 1000 must be tonight. So then here I am sitting here, all in anticipation for this fucking big ass show, and it's not even 1000.
No, man. Yeah, this was not 1000. It's not till October.
Here I am fucking dying of comment for some big explosive fucking material, and I ain't got shit.
Well, it's like every other fucking thing. Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny, though.
Oh, you fuck. Listen, on another note, though.
Yeah.
What's going on with you? How you doing?
I'm doing okay, man. Other than I wasted my time watching SmackDown tonight. It was horrible.
Well, that fucking shit was abysmal no matter what. It was abysmal, man. I was looking at my phone the entire time.
It was garbage. It was garbage.
I don't even know what to say. There's nothing to say. Like you said, like how are you supposed to do a review on this? I think this might have been one of the worst shows of the year. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, it was. It was one of the worst fucking shows of the year.
There was barely any matches, and I don't think Sanity lost again. What the fuck? To New Day. What's going on there? Like, why? Why? What is the point?
They clearly hate Sanity. I mean, Sanity's a waste of time. It's a waste of everything. Sanity is the biggest joke, and the funniest fucking thing is, every single week it's worse and worse for Sanity, and all I can think about is Matt the Misfit, who was coming all over the place for them to show up on the main roster, and we're like, it's gonna suck, it's gonna suck, and here they are, and it's absolute piss poor garbage.
I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Like, I really don't. I don't know I don't know how you do it, Joe. Honestly, I don't know how you do these reviews anymore. I don't.
Well, everything's down. Everyone's views are down because nobody likes WWE right now. It's everyone's views are down. All the numbers are down because this show sucks. This is SummerSlam. This feels like
I know, dude.
Like Roadblock or something is coming up this Sunday, or
Cockblock,
or like fucking like No Limit WWE Over the Line or something is coming. Like it feels stupid. Scott, I'm gonna let you go, and I'm sorry about what everybody said about you.
Oh, babe, it's okay. Peace out.
All right, man, no problem.
Mwah.
I don't know why Dave Rose said all that shit about you, you know? I'm just kidding. But so Raw opens up. Charlotte does a pretty decent little promo at the beginning, I thought. Then they have a match that was all right, kind of, but it just was to whatever. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville don't excite me at all in this thing. Becky Lynch and Charlotte are on the same team. They're in a match this Sunday. That's boring to me. Carmella, I just don't really care that much about it, but whatever. SmackDown's off to the races. The Miz and Maurice announced the second season of their show. That was probably more entertaining than anything. They sold Miz and Maurice's show better than they sold SummerSlam. So, okay, whatever, cool. On to the Bludgeon Brothers beating up 3 jobbers.
This product is getting worse every week.
I agree. Let me get that donation up. Is that Mike Daniels? What's up, Mike Daniels? The man who bought me Madden NFL 2019. Mike Daniels, thanks, man. It is horrible. Tonight was abysmal. So then we move on to the 2-on-3 handicap. The Bludgeon Brothers versus Triple Threat in a message-sending situation. Just like Charlotte and Becky was a message-sending situation to the champion for Sunday, the Bludgeon Brothers Triple Threat handicap match was a message-sender to the New Day for Sunday. Again, don't care. They beat up a bunch of jobbers, yet New Day had to face Sanity, who somebody said, why did the Bludgeon Brothers get to beat up a bunch of jobbers, but New Day had to face Sanity? I would argue it's the same fucking thing. So there's that. Q-Dog in the house, thank you for subscribing. And Jassip, I will get that donation played for you, man. I'm sorry that I'm behind on it a little bit. Give me 1 second, I'll get it out there. But I just want to get this out first, and then I'll get back to Jassip's donation. New Day versus Sanity, absolute garbage. Sanity puts over New Day. Who even is Sanity? They suck dick. Eric Young went in the back, and the Road Dogg stuck his dick up Eric Young's ass. Dude, the fucking creative team took fucking individual positions sodomizing this fucking team before they came up from NXT. Now, I get some guys come up from NXT so that you can use them for talent or enhancement talent or middle of the ground, more believable than jobbers, more of a threat to put over other people. But the New Day to be put over against the Bludgeon Brothers by Sanity, the new fresh team coming up from NXT, it is a joke. It is a waste of time. It is garbage. It is worse than Bobby Roode's first few months of booking. Sanity is dead. They are fucking dead. You got Killian Dane looking like fucking Hacksaw Jim.
Tonight was just a bunch of matches that were obvious all the guys headed into.
Garbage.
SummerSlam had to win. And Joe's promo was sort of silly. He could have just wrote that
Yeah.
letter himself and obviously did, but even storyline-wise.
Diverse, thank you, Diverse, for chiming in. If you guys want to support the show, support what I do here, then go ahead and donate tonight to the show. The link is down below in the description box. Otherwise, you can super chat by using the $ super chat thing. You guys will fund the show. You guys will keep me doing these shows that we do. And we might even play some PUBG later tonight. If it gets pretty wild in here at this point. But that being said, this show was garbage shit tonight, just stumbling its way into fucking SummerSlam. Piece of shit, piece of piss, piece of garbage bullshit. But there is a show this Thursday night that you don't want to miss. Certainly it is WWE NXT in Lowell, Massachusetts. Lowell, Massachusetts, the tickets are still available. WWE NXT this Thursday night. I will be there early, hanging out, walking around, being weird. Don't abduct me, please. I will be in Lowell, Massachusetts this Thursday night. So are you coming out to NXT in Lowell this Thursday night? Tickets available on WWE.com. Go to the tickets section. You might be able to snatch a couple up before the event this Thursday night. It's going to be nuts. EC3 is going to high-five me and give me a big hug. and we're going to have ourselves an NXT beatdown right before WWE SummerSlam, right before WWE NXT TakeOver for this Saturday. It's NXT here in Massachusetts. Come on, hang out. I'll see you there. Okay, so real quick, I'm almost finished, and then I'm going to pull Jake on. So the New Day wins the match. Yay, who didn't see that coming? Cool. Haha. Aiden English versus Andrade Cien Almas. Also appeared that, Andrade Cien Almas would win. Rusev and Lana come out, and it gets Zelina Vega cut a decent promo, although she did the thing that kind of annoys me that AJ Lee does too, where someone's like, and we're going to go down, and we're going to do what you don't think we're going to do. I fucking hate that. All the wrestlers doing that drives me nuts, because this Sunday, you're going to find out that I'm going to be... It's like, stop doing that. You are not fucking good if you're doing that every time. You're not good. You're thinking about your next line. You can watch Stone Cold Steve Austin and watch Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret Hart does do it once in a while, but Stone Cold never does that. Steve Austin, I will beat your ass. I'll step between those ropes and I'll whoop your sorry ass up and down the aisle, and I really don't give a damn if you bring your parents in the front row. In fact, that'd give me more reason to rip your damn arms off and beat you down with them, because Stone Cold Steve Austin doesn't give a crap. But when you're sitting there like, and this Sunday, she's going to find out that I am the... Stop! Every single one of you does it. Stop doing that. You are a robot. Zelina Vega cuts a decent promo aside from the fact that she did that. Andrade Cien Almas standing next to her. Good job. I like them. Then Lana and Rusev came out, and they were fucking weird as shit. That was bizarre. Their shit was weird. Then they just stared weird. It was like they missed all... It was like they forgot their whole paragraph of lines that they were going to say. So they just stood there instead to make the time normal. I don't even know what they did. It was weird. Jeff Hardy versus Shelton Benjamin. I couldn't give a flying fuck. Randy Orton nowhere in sight because of the allegations about him taking his dick out and showing them to writers and playing with his penis in front of everybody. He's also in that tattoo lawsuit that's going on. Jeff Hardy gets a win for some reason. This makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. And then we move on to AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, which was lackluster for these two. What the fuck was this? How dare we possibly take away from Roman Reigns and what Roman Reigns is doing? So please, guys, tone it down to a 4 out of 10 so we don't take away from Roman Reigns and goddamn fucking Brock Lesnar, so you guys can just have a match with your names in it that you already did, and goddamn motherfucking TNA! You fucking idiots! Fuck you! This is the motherfucking go-home show to motherfucking SummerSlam! What the fuck are you doing? Monday Night Raw was a 4 out of 10. This shit was a 1 out of 10. This was SummerSlam Go Home! Who the fuck liked this show tonight? I want to meet you so I can choke the life out of you! I'll line you right the fuck up next to Neidhart if you like this show! You fucking idiots! God rest Neidhart's soul! If he saw this show, he fucking would be rolling in his grave! I'd rather watch the Hart Foundation masturbating than this fucking show tonight! I wanna kill myself! This is wrestling? All I could think about tonight was, I hope Zelina Vega's nudes leak! That's how shitty this shit is! You fucking numbskulls! Who wrote this shit down on paper? Who looked at this on paper and said, there's a show we can be proud of, Chuck? You might as well have defecated on your feet and then called for help, and then when someone came out and said, what's going on? Look at this glorious thing I've created. Well, it looks like you shit on your feet. It's gonna be great. They're gonna love shit all over the floor, all over my fucking feet. I am pissed off. This sucked tonight. SummerSlam is Sunday. That was SmackDown. SmackDown sucked. Vince McMahon, you are a asshole. You don't care about this product anymore. All you can do is smell around for Roman's ass fungus. That's all anybody cares about. When the writers came on my show, when the former WWE writers came on this show and said, Joe, we had good ideas, they didn't listen because most of the time they would interfere with Roman Reigns' plans. Cody Rhodes, we had some great ideas for Cody, but they would interfere with Roman Reigns' plans. So we were unable to execute them, Joe. Well, maybe I believe you, writer from WWE allegedly, but I'm not sure if I do. Oh, Cody Rhodes just told on a podcast that back in the day, they had all these ideas for him. But it would interfere with Roman Reigns. Source verified. Now we watch a SmackDown that was full of lame garbage crap piss. And you wonder, can it really be this bad? Or is it this bad on purpose? To not eclipse the Reigns story. It must be that. Because if it's not that, then WWE is full of fucking retarded retards. Because that's the only answer. Either you like that the viewership is going down every week. Here's a fact I'm going to drop on all you casual little Muppet faces out there. Every single year, the ratings drop. Ha ha ha. Every single year, the ratings drop. They go up, they come down, they go up, they come down, but they slowly start falling down. It's just, go get a chart. Go get a pie chart if you want. I think a line graph would work better myself. I used the line graph to find out how WWE has sank the ship over the last couple of years. Do you want to use a line graph? I can help you make one. I can maybe even give you the numbers so that you can make the line graph. Would you like to make the line graph? Huh? Would you like me to come backstage for you, Vince McMahon, and draw the line graph for you? And then project what it's going to look like in 2025? Because in 2025, it's going to look like this. It's going to look like 1.3 million viewers. That's what it's going to look like. Are you happy with 1.3 million viewers? Are you happy with the whole entire camera side? Seats empty? Are you happy with house shows canceled because you didn't sell enough tickets? Would that make you happy, WWE? I bet you it would. Would that make you happy? Would? Kevin Dunn, it's going to make you happy, man. You're going to retire a fucking failure. Kevin Dunn, you hear that, you buck-toothed cocksucker? You're going to retire a goddamn failure, Kevin. Did you hear that? You unaward-winning piece of garbage who hasn't won a goddamn award in WWE ever. You know why you never won an award? Because you didn't suck enough cock. That's why, you stupid moron motherfucker. This shit is garbage. You can play games all you want and suck WWE cock all you want and tell yourself it's great and the fans don't understand, the fans are stupid. How did that work out for Star Wars? How did telling the fans that they're fucking idiots work out for Star Wars? How did telling the fans working out? How'd the telling the fans that they're fucking idiots work out for Ghostbusters movie? How'd that fucking work out for those people? How does it work out when you tell fans that they're stupid? Shut up and take it. Shut up and shove it down your throat and take it and eat it. How does it work for those fucking people? You tell me how it fucking works for those people, because it don't work too fucking well. 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 It doesn't work very well, WWE, when you tell your fans that they're the delusional ones, because they aren't the delusional ones. You are the delusional ones. You can go make money in Saudi Arabia and suck a cock in Australia and do whatever it is you can to make money. But the fact of the matter is, creatively, every single week, you put out a subpar product. You fucking idiots. And even the 14-year-olds know it. Bring back Bruce Pritchard, bring back Jim Cornette, put Paul Heyman in charge of something. Do something, because this sucks. They are all better than you. And whatever you're doing back there, this is a fucking cult. This has become a goddamn cult. I am believing that this is a cult now full of suit, dickhole, TV people from California or Disney or something, because this shit sucks Go in the back and beat up Sasha Banks' husband. Take his fucking sewing machine. Grab Vince McMahon. Put his dick in the sewing machine. And sew failure on his cock. And then maybe he'll understand. Hey, Pat Patterson. Come in here, damn it, Pat. Come on over, Pat. I want to show you something, Pat. I can't see it because, damn it, I'm looking down. I can't see what it says. They tattooed something on the bottom of my dick. Pat, tell me what this is. Ah. This is a failure! Oh, I'm a failure! I'm a fucking failure! You're a fucking failure! Fuck you! I have had enough of this! Jake DeMarco's on the phone with us.
And the sad part is, Dunn is a multi-millionaire failure. He's going to leave this company one of the richest men of the history of this freaking industry. With all the amount of stocks he has, he just gets rewarded constantly for making everybody miserable. Terrible production value and, director decisions, and he just keeps reining in the cash. It's baffling, I can't top what you said, hands down. I agree with everything you said, but holy shit, you're on fire tonight.
Hey, want to see what WWE public relations tweeted out?
Oh boy, here we go. This will be good.
Via Yahoo. WWE public relations verified. WWE PR. Why Roman Reigns is the champion WWE fans don't realize they truly need. SummerSlam. Brock Roman. Yahoo Sports.
Oh, joy.
Wow, tell us how he's the champion we didn't realize we needed. Oh, my God. I guess I didn't realize it. Maybe I didn't realize it, kind of like you don't realize that your goddamn week-to-week show's a piece of fuck! Okay.
I mean, we've seen the fans hijack the show multiple times, and that's exactly what's going to happen Sunday.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
Not looking good Sunday.
No, Brian Alvarez came out. A few sources that I speak to told me a few hours ago the exact same thing as well. So no DQs said it. At first, it started with the slice wrestling, and I don't know about that, but everyone started to release the same news around the same time, as well as me hearing it from various amount of people. And apparently, there's two ideas for the Lesnar Roman match. One is a very short match, and the other is a long match in the sense that it's going to be one of the longest matches Brock has had since he's been back in the company. And they're going to decide which one is best depending on audience reaction. They're also going ahead and they're throwing a lot of things in the air at this point in time. They don't know what they're doing. The company used to make these brash, rash, well thought out, formulated decisions. Everything had an ebb and flow to it, a yin and yang, if you will. Things made sense because, they had foresight and they were able to foreshadow what the audience was going to be able to anticipate. We don't get any long-term booking. So literally the SummerSlam card is in such disarray at this point in time that now they're reconsidering having Dolph Ziggler lose so that Dean and Seth can fight over the IC title. So it went from, Dolph retaining to Dolph losing. Okay, not monumental in the grand scheme of things, but then Dolph's not going to get a rematch. Then you have McIntyre and Dolph going where? You scrap that entirely by the wayside to have Dean and Seth fight over a belt that they have such history. You don't need the belt in that. They could just have a feud with each other. And these are the kind of decisions where they're literally, you figure they would have had who's winning at SummerSlam, who's fighting at SummerSlam. They're still making up matches as they go up until this week at this point in time. This is essentially supposed to be your second biggest show of the year. And we're 5 days away at this point in time. And you don't know who's going on, who's winning, and what's happening? How is that possible?
I don't know, man.
How did it get this bad? Are they doing this intentionally? Do they want to seek out failure?
I just know the week-to-week show sucks. I have no idea what's going to happen Sunday.
In that much that because they're so complacent with all the financial gains that they've had that they just don't care. They have no drive or determination left. They just don't give a damn because that's certainly what it feels like.
No, they give a damn about some things. They give a damn about the Brock and Roman thing. They just
whatever's on TV at this point in time should be the most important thing that you're thinking about and watching. And I forget which. I think it was the tag team match tonight, but I know it was one of them. And they cut away to show the, picture in picture, and it wasn't for TV commercials. They had to show another promo between Brock and Roman, and it's like we're in the middle of a match on SmackDown. It's not even the beginning, the very middle of the match, and you're showing a packaged promo for SummerSlam. Why are you doing that? You're devaluing everything that's going on in the ring. You have people performing. You get mad when people discredit, superstars' work and boo or don't cheer or try and hijack things. Yet you're saying, don't worry about what's going on in the ring. Focus on Roman.
Yeah, well, that's all they care about is Roman.
Yeah, I mean, it's nauseating.
401's on the phone. What's up, 401?
It's your buddy, it's your pal, Mike Messier. After a long hiatus, Joe Cronin. It's good to be speaking with you and your wonderful associate there. It's Mike Messier from the 401 checking in, making sure you're okay. You seem a little angry, but I totally get that. I feel your pain, my friend.
Yeah, I almost had a goddamn heart attack, man. But how are you doing, man? It's got to be... man, I was saying I made a video about Brian, and I just couldn't even put it out because I was all messed up. But it must be weird because, I mean, dude, you were out there and saw him and everything, and hopefully you're doing all right because, I mean, that's got to be weird that, you just saw him and everything. So hopefully you're all right.
Well, I'm okay, thank you. Tonight I walked on the beach. I've got a backlog of personal stuff going on with me. Good to be talking with you, Joe, and your co-host. I believe his name is Matt, is on the line at the same time because he was there when I called in to you several months ago. But
that's
I've
Matt
had a
the
rough
Misfit.
couple of years.
This is Jake, but that was Matt the Misfit. Yeah, this is Jake.
I'm sorry, Jake. Yeah, I believe Jake was the gentleman in the studio when I called several months ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Yes,
How you been, man?
Well, Brian Danovich, let's give the guy some proper attention here because Brian Danovich was on Tough Enough 2004. If people want to do their history, the best videos Dano put on himself on YouTube, they can just look into the words Dano Never Quits Part 2 and Dano Never Quits Part 3. You could look at Part 1, but it's a little bit long. Yeah. But Dano was the guy who kind of blew out his chest, his pectoral, and kind of interfered with his bicep a little bit too on the bench press. The WWE tried to cover that by paying his medical expenses, and John Laurinaitis quickly signed him to a developmental deal in Ohio Valley.
But the reason they did so is because he injured himself the very first day of the Tough Enough competition, like the tryouts. He completely tore the muscle and serious injuries, and went ahead and fought through the pain to finish the lifts and everything that day, came back the next day, and still did the rest of the competition injured. And when they finally saw that he was struggling and in pain, and they saw how injured he was, it blew them away, especially Laurinaitis, to see that, holy shit, this man is severely hurt and competing at a level that's much higher than most of the people here. I mean, that was an amazing feat of strength and determination.
Well, I got to tell you, man, I'm still shocked by the whole thing. And I mean, I used to have good conversations with him, and you guys will remember him because Danovich used to call the show, and he would just go off on these rants. You guys remember he was from New York. He would go on, and we were always trying to set something up behind the scenes. He was on Brian's show, Brian Zane, a bunch of other people's shows. And he just was really into like the wrestling community and into wrestling. He just loved every minute of it. And he was really talented. And what I said in my video that I didn't upload was that the guy, man, he had so much creativity to offer. I think, I think he would always be frustrated if he couldn't share that with everybody. He had all this shit that he wanted to share with everybody, much like all of us want to do. But anyway, rest in peace to Brian. I talked about it a few days back. We still, I'm not 100% still sure what happened.
Yeah, but he was, like you said, so passionate and talented. It's a real shame.
None of us are sure what happened, and honestly, it's one of those things that's a little touchy to even talk about. But some people, even close to Brian, and I don't think they meant any harm, but they kind of jump to conclusions and put things on the internet that may not be totally accurate. And probably the fairest thing to say is, right now, cause of death is unknown. I was in Brian's home. He let me crash on the couch, and here's just a funny quick story for you guys. Brian was like 8 years old, turning 9 on July 8th, 1990. And so the day before was that famous Sting Ric Flair Great American Bash 90 match. So he got an early birthday present from his parents to watch the Great American Bash pay-per-view. And this is in, Belmore, New York, WWF territory. And here he is, this kid watching this Great American Bash from Baltimore. And he said that he just loved it, and his eyes were like Frisbees or saucers watching Sting. And so when we would talk about stories like that, I could totally remember where I was watching that pay-per-view. It just felt like the day and a half that I hung out with Dano up in New York just a month ago, guys. I really did feel like, man, if I had grown up in New York or if he had grown up where I was in Virginia, this would be my best friend growing up. This would be the guy I'd be hanging out with, And for me, I wrestled a couple of matches, but what I said to Brian, because Brian put me over many times on his show, and he said, Mike, you never even claimed that you were a wrestler. I said, Brian, I don't consider myself a former wrestler. I'm a guy that wrestled a few matches. You're a former wrestler. And he appreciated that, that I would make that distinction, because Brian had proper training. He went to Ohio Valley. He did all that stuff. And I asked him some questions, and I asked him about Chris Benoit, his experiences with him, and Dano talked about the trainers and how Hugh Morris really was kind of a jerk and a bully. And there was one weekend where I guess Hugh Morris left, and the assassin Jody Hamilton took over the camp for the weekend, and everyone just learned so much and just loved wrestling that particular weekend when it was the assassin, the old beat-up assassin from WCW, and from the Mid-Atlantic. When he had the weekend with these guys, everyone just was rebooted and refreshed. And then when Hugh Morris came back, their hearts all sunk. The fact is, guys, I'm not blaming wrestling for Dano's death at all, but I would just say this is just a lesson. And I'm once again, just to clarify, I'm not pissing on WWE or wrestling or anything right now. Just saying, for everybody out there, we all have to be our own number one advocate. And when I say that, it's because Dano went to Ohio Valley probably prematurely, probably still injured. They probably did that typical, you'll be fine, kid, rub it off or walk it off, put some Scotch tape on your chest. And the thing that can happen is... on it. Right. Tussin, put some tussin on it, Chris Rock. Just go down there and you'll be fine. But the problem is, guys, when you do that, even if you're 24 years old, especially when you get to be 34 or 44 or 54 years old or 64, your body is going to do what your body's going to want to do. We can't always be Superman, even if you're in great shape. So you've got to respect your body. You've got to respect the healing process. Because unfortunately what can happen is, and just in a general sense, if you're injured, if you're hurt, and your body hasn't really come back full speed, and you're taking pain pills, or you're taking some type of medication, or trying to put the Scotch tape together and tough it out, so to speak, then you're kind of building that, immunity to the pain pills. And that's, and I'm kind of going off on a tangent, but when you talk about the great wrestlers like the Kerry Von Erichs, and all these guys that we respect so much, Kurt Hennig, Rick Rude, and each case is different with what happened to each different guy, but there's been too many heroes that have died prematurely. And, some people might not consider Brian in that rank, and that's fine, but to me, he was a friend. And to you guys, he was a friend. So now that it's not just hitting close to home, when these guys die young, it's hitting like in the home. It's like I was in this guy's house a month ago, and now he's dead. And so, and I was doing 4 or 5 podcasts with him too. And we had literally done, 8 or 9 days ago on the Friday before he died, like 5 days before he died, we did the tribute show to Nikolai Volkov, Brian Christopher, and Brickhouse Brown. And I think, listening to that show, it was hard for me to even listen to the whole thing again, because I think Brian Christopher's death in particular, maybe because of the age or the connection to Grandmaster Sexay and Too Cool and everything, I think that really that just fucking hurt Brian Danovich, man. That just struck him close to home. I just say, out there to anybody, if anyone's out there who has depression issues or medication issues or prescription pill issues, whatever is going on with anybody, don't be a tough guy. Feel free to reach out to a brother, a sister, a friend. If you go to church, go to the church. If you have to call the Samaritans, call the Samaritans. Whatever people have to do to make that human connection. Sometimes, guys, I get lonely. I'll just go to Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks or a local coffee house and just hang out. Because sometimes what happens with us wrestling fans and people that are kind of into social media, we get a little too isolated. We get a little too stuck at home. We get a little too in our own heads. We watch too much wrestling, and we kind of lose that human connection. So even, and I kind of know the wrestling scene. I know that a lot of guys that watch wrestling are single guys or they're lonely guys. It's okay to admit that and just say, hey, I got to get the hell out of here. Even if I'm going to a movie by myself or a restaurant or a club or a bar, you don't have to go out and get drunk or anything, but just go out and be social, because that's what it's all about.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're all married, Mike. I don't know. That's just you.
Well, maybe it's just be me, Joe. But I see Joe Cronin having a hernia of the brain emotionally, and I get concerned about you, buddy.
Well, I mean, just this show is I just can't deal with it anymore. It's just so monotonous. I feel like the laziest go-home shows. Like, it's just, SummerSlam Sunday, I can't even believe it. I felt like they rolled over tonight.
The funny thing is, I taped it. I didn't watch it yet, but I don't even feel like I want to watch it based on your review.
You don't need to watch it. There's no need to watch it. You already know all the storylines, so there's really no point in watching it at all. I felt that they wasted my time tonight. I felt like they honestly should have started the show with, "Hey everybody, SummerSlam Sunday. Oh well, we'll see you there."
Yeah, we'll check you later. We're gonna like, maybe they should have just played a replay of Macho Man and Hogan versus the Mega Bucks for the millionth time. But let me ask you gentlemen this, and it's a serious question. With the frustration of the WWE, and this is something that I have mixed feelings about myself, but I'm interested in you, Joe, and your friend there as an associate's opinion. Do you guys give attention to Anthem Wrestling or to MLW, Ring of Honor, New Japan? Like, what's the ratio of time you put into those promotions? Do you just catch the big matches? Do you find time to watch them regularly, or is that just too much at this point to watch all these different groups now?
I kind of am random with it. I'll look at the matches and I'll see what I want to watch. I watch Ring of Honor every couple of weeks. I usually catch up on a little bit of it online. And with New Japan, it's even rarer. Usually New Japan I'll see match by match, unless it's like Wrestle Kingdom or the G1 I might sit through and watch, but I'm always watching it in like parts. So like I'll watch a couple matches, I'll have to do something, I'll come back like days later and continue it. And that's mostly why I don't have reviews going out on those right now. Impact Wrestling, I used to put reviews out until they attacked my channel for it, so I stopped reviewing Impact. And that's about it, man. I catch it from here or there. And Impact has soured me just because they always get really good, and then they go to hell, and then they get good, and then they go to hell, and I just know it's going to be bad eventually again. But it is better than WWE, but it's never going to... I'm never going to be able to do as much with ratings if I review those right now on YouTube. So right now I just kind of stay away for the most part, but I do keep an eye on our ROH and New Japan here or there. But it's not
I'm in
as...
the same boat. I always try and catch whatever special event, type pay-per-views they have. The big ones, like you said, for both ROH and New Japan. New Japan's a little bit harder to, find or get all the content, especially with the time zone differences.
I have the app, so I just I'll throw on the app and whatever was out.
Yeah.
But it's always like I'm watching it on the go throughout the day. You know what I mean?
I no longer have a subscription there, but I also try and follow even things like what used to be the shell of a husk that is now CZW, but House of Hardcore, things like that. Whatever someone recommends a match, and that's what's great about Twitter. We have so many great listeners and a really awesome audience that it's not often that we go that long without someone sending us, hey, check out this great match, or look at this person, they're up and coming, and check them out. And
House of
kind of
Hardcore,
always kept in the know, so it's really it's quite cool.
House of Hardcore's commentary is so terrible, I can't even deal with it.
I love Joe. You did a great analysis of the commentary. You tore apart the commentator, and I was watching that clip, and I watched you tear apart that guy 2 or 3 times. That was very entertaining.
It was. I felt bad, but it was kind of funny. But I wish I was there with you, Mike, because it was great. Dude, the first night I met Mike, we were calling Summer Showdown for Top Rope, and I think it was Biff Busick's last night before he went to WWE, or his last month or so, and Mike Bennett was.
Right.
It was a really... Roddy Piper died that night. It was just a crazy...
Oh, my God.
Like, dude, what a weird night that... It was a monumental night, actually, in a way. Sad night, though, but...
Yeah. Ric Flair was there. Ric Flair was there when Roddy Piper passed away. We had Flair with us. I miss Top Rope. I'll say this. I was having a lot of personal issues, and so we just agreed, me and the promoter, who I actually get along with fine, we just agreed that I'd bail for a while, but maybe I'll go back. But I always thought that Top Rope Promotions had some great wrestling. I liked the crowd in Fall River. It was an old school wrestling crowd. I mean, you felt like you were in an old school territory with most of the crowd, and there was mingling of smart marks, but a lot of just working class people, which I had no problem with. In fact, I liked those people. And furthermore, one of the very best wrestling shows I've ever seen live, the top 5, as Bruce Pritchard would say, was when Top Rope kind of hosted Dragon Gate Pro in 2010.
Wow,
they had an pay-per-view, and it was incredible.
Yeah, I wish I was there for that. I remember that, but I wasn't there.
They had Akabono. They had a young Dean Ambrose as John Moxley. And I thanked the promoter. I don't know if that was Gabe Saplowski or somebody else. I don't know. But yeah. I thanked the promoter, whoever it was, because I was like, man, this was very impressive. And not just that show, but a lot of Top Rope promotions that me and Joe called together. I thought there was phenomenal matches, and the guys were always very respectful. I don't know if the guys in that dressing room would approve of some of my outspoken anger about pro wrestling that you guys have been enjoying or not enjoying, but I've been so angry with pro wrestling, mostly with WWE, but when we see guys do the thumb in the butt spot, and it actually does pain me to see Tommaso Ciampa do that, and because he was a Top Rope champion, it pains me to see Jushin Liger do that. I'm in a very rough spot with pro wrestling these days, guys, with the current product, and when I see a Joey Ryan show up on the Battle Riot, it makes me not want to watch the entire show, because I'm like, here's the guy who's got people doing this dick spot nonsense. And to me, I do feel that some of the supposed professional wrestlers these days don't respect their own traditions. They don't respect their own sport, which makes it very difficult for a lifelong wrestling fan like myself to even want to support the wrestlers these days, because I don't think they're respecting the lacing of the boots tradition, and that pains. It literally causes me pain, guys.
Well, it's all about. It feels like right now it's all about getting yourself over, and that's all anybody really wants to do. Whether it's doing a million moves in the ring or grabbing your dick with somebody, it's all about getting yourselves over and having fun and that type of thing. So I agree with you. I don't really have a problem with it. But I do see what you're saying. I mean, the independent wrestlers are doing everything they can in every different direction, and everything everybody does is just expose the business beyond anything. It's almost uncomprehendable. Mike, I got to move on because I'm up against it. But dude, hit me up on Twitter soon, so maybe you can get a podcast going or something.
Well, I'd love to do that. It's great talking to you guys again. You guys have a great summer. MikeMessier.com. Peace. Thank you very much. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Mike.
Take care, Mike. Good talking
Check
to
out
you.
Mike. MikeMessier.com. It's he's got a lot of information, man. He's a good guy. Check out Mike Messier. I had fun calling Top Row with him several times. Hopefully he does.
Yeah,
I hope he does come back. I hope he don't take my spot, but I hope he comes back and he announces with me.
You made a great point, though, at the end there, Joe, and that's one of the things that a lot of people don't realize. It used to be you go out, you wrestle, even if it was televised or not, house show, regardless, you went out, you wrestled, you came back. Now there's reality shows and media appearances and interviews, and, there was that then, but not to the extent that we have it now. You're basically in your character 24/7. There is never a break from your persona, your personality. There really is no unwind time. And I think that's also why people burn out easier nowadays. You never get that chance to regress back to the hotel room and hide away for a little bit. You know, you constantly have to tweet out that, oh, I'm feuding with Randy Orton, you know, stuff like it. Just, there is no break.
Yeah, it never feels like there's a break. We have donations here that I got to play for you guys in a second, and I will play
quite
these.
A few to catch up on.
I got to play a bunch of them. I hope you guys continue to donate and support the show. Thank you guys for that tonight. I'm going to go move over here to, I think it's Tommy. 828, what's up?
Hey, Joe, how you doing tonight, man?
Hey, man, what's up? Did you watch this tonight, or did you half play a video game?
Yeah, I was watching tonight, and I have to say the best part of the night, and let me tell you something, this match may have been buried, but you know what? The guy that was in this match tonight was actually one of my good wrestling buddies, Crucifix, and he may have been buried tonight, but you know what? He did an amazing job tonight. And he wrestles for a local wrestling circuit down here in North Carolina called TCW, and he's one of my actually good wrestling buddies.
Oh yeah, man, they love using that local talent. I bet you he touched you once.
No, Joe, no, he has never touched me.
Yeah, it was I thought the show was horrible tonight, but yeah, good. He was one of the jobbers in the Bludgeon Brothers match, I assume.
Yeah, he was the guy in the black and white, jump, gear.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my good friends. I forgot that he was going to be on there, and he actually mentioned that when I'm going to be uploading a vlog that I filmed one of his matches soon on my channel. I think that's going to go tomorrow. But
well, he got $2,000. He made $2,000 tonight. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
hit him up.
I think that is, good.
Hit him up for some money. Hit him up for some money. Made $2K tonight.
I'm not gonna do that to him, man. Yeah, that's his money. I'm not gonna.
You don't want him to buy you a mask?
Tell him you look like. Be like, just fuck with him. Just joke with him and say, "Hey, man, I saw you, but you look like shit."
No, just say you did great tonight. Can you help me get the playlist?
I'm not going to Playlist Live anymore.
Can you help me get to a useless show? I said, can you help me get to a useless show? Playlist Live sucks.
It was fun for what it was, but I'm just every Playlist Live I've seen now is just all the same.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of people trying to run up to their favorite YouTubers and get a picture with them, and it's all about relevancy and who can be invited, who cannot be invited, and
imagine that.
Who cannot go.
That's the whole point.
Imagine that.
Exactly
imagine that a show with all the most popular YouTubers is about the fans
people wanting to see them.
Well, let me tell you something, Joe. Someday I'm going to make a convention
to see the wrestlers.
I mean, like,
I say this, Joe.
What else would you think
someday
it was
I'm
about?
I just thought, a convention should be about people getting together and collaborating and not caring about relevancy. That's what a convention should be about. A YouTube convention should be about.
That's a fucking mall fucking food court.
Yeah, you should have went to TanaCon. That was all about the anti-relevancy.
You mean sunburns? You mean TanaCon was all about sunburns?
No, they were all anti-establishment. They wanted everybody to be equals. Everybody was a content creator there.
Yeah, TanaCon was that. I looked at that, and she just really kind of blundered that. Honestly, in my opinion,
you wanted to be a featured creator. Don't lie.
No, I wouldn't be a featured creator at TanaCon. No, thank you.
Everybody was. Everybody who got a ticket.
Everybody got a ticket. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to make my own convention someday, and everybody I know is going to be a featured content creator.
Just like TanaCon. Except this one will be at Wendy's.
Well, okay. I mean, we could have our own. Well, never mind. Fuck it. Tommy, I don't know, man.
Nuggets for everybody.
Who
Tommy.
cares,
so
man?
What
Why
else
don't you
like about SmackDown?
Just pay someone.
I agree with Joe. I thought SmackDown was very lackluster, and I think that I don't know who said it here, that they should have just said, hey, SmackDown's Sunday, and we'll see you there.
Yeah, that's what it was like. That's what I said. It should be SummerSlam Sunday. See you then, or Saturday night. The real SummerSlam is Saturday night, so we'll see everybody Saturday night for NXT Takeover, which will certainly probably be the best thing all weekend. So Saturday night, baby, I'm ready. And I'll be at NXT
Of course,
on
I'll be
Thursday.
rocking it out. That's my birthday.
Ooh, it's Tommy's birthday,
on
too.
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Sunday I will be 28, the big 28.
No one ever said that, the big 28.
I'm getting too old.
28 is certainly not old. 28. We're going to be Thursday night. I'm going to be
I want to settle something with you.
What's
I
that?
really want to settle something with you. I never want to control anything about your show or who you have on your show. I just want to declare and state that the fact is I didn't want to be on the same show as Mellow Yellow. I would never try to control your show.
Okay.
And I don't know why you try to build me up to be a scumbag and say I try to control
I didn't need to build you
up.
up. I don't need to build you up to be one. You are one by doing that. You said, I will not be
I
on.
don't want to be on a fucking show with a fucking faggot, fake? You know, I don't want to be on a show with him.
My God.
Really? It's
not very positive, Tommy.
The guy was fucking mocking me and fucking trying to be like me and trying to make fun of me. And you want to have... I know he's been on your show all the time, Joe, and I've been busy and doing stuff with my family and friends. I couldn't be on every show, but, fucking dogging me all the fucking time on the show.
What do you want me to do?
Like, if I can't make
So
it,
you want me to kick him
gotta-
off? You want me to kick a guy off? Be like, sorry, dude, even though I told you all week you could be on.
He wasn't even fucking there. I just said, Joe, I would like to have this night, and I could.
He
chill
was
with
there.
you
He
and
wanted
be
to
on
start
your
the
show.
he was supposed
and
to.
he fucking showed up, and I just gave my good piece,
No,
Joe.
no,
this
no,
is my turn
Tommy, that's
to set the right.
No,
'Cause
Tommy, he
I
was
wanna
going to start
say
the show
that
with me.
I left on my own reconnaissance because I didn't want to be fucking around him, and you fucking banned me.
Tommy, he wasn't on the show because you were on the show. He wanted to start the show with me like I promised him. I held him off because I wanted to smooth you over, and we started the show with you, even though I told him to call and start the show with me. At that point, he was the only one that clarified he would be on my show with me at that point. So I held him off. The only guy who said he was going to be on Monetize This, I held him off so you could be on, and then I brought him in and was like, all right, can we smooth this out so I don't have to hang up on people? And then you just said, all right, I'm out. So I'm like, all right, if that's the way it's going to be, well, we're never going to be able to have you guys on, so one of you can't be here. Right? It makes no sense.
But the thing is, I just want to say, I would never bury you, Joe. I would never bury you.
Who said
as
you
much
buried
as
me?
You tried to bury me in the past.
What did I bury you? How did I bury you?
Besides the Fuck Joe Cronin's Ashes shirt, I have never tried to bury you.
How did I bury you?
As much as you tried burying me in the future.
Talking about you on other shows.
How did I bury you?
And the tweets and.
You buried me so many other times, Joe. But but the fact is that.
What are you talking about? What have I done to bury you?
I've never had negative intentions towards you. You've always had the negative intentions.
You buried me
Joe.
a long time ago. I didn't really bury you. I put you on the show all the time.
I know that, but behind my back, you bury me. You talk shit about me and talk down about me, and I'm like,
to who?
I don't have to give situations. I've seen it where you just
who?
Tommy's a piece of shit. Tommy's a faggot. Tommy's like, oh my gosh, Tommy this, Tommy that. And I'm like,
what about it? Everybody says that type of stuff
between me and you, Joe.
You're yelling at me about that. Everybody else says the same thing.
Friend. That's all I want, and I don't understand.
Well, then a friend wouldn't say, well, I'm not going to be on your show if that guy comes on. You do. Why do you? I don't know why you do this with me, but you don't do this to anybody else. Other people talk shit about you all the time, or they call me and they're like, "Oh my God, Tommy is ridiculous." Other people do it all over the place. You don't give anybody else this type of trouble.
Tommy, I'm not going to reel you or anything. I have a legitimate question for you, honestly. If you can answer me, my interest is piqued here. Not being mean. Hear me out, though. You go ahead and you do attend shows where you get absolutely destroyed, whether it be donations, callers. And that nothing comes of that. But Mello goes ahead and turns into a joke to basically parody you. He's not making fun of you. He was basically emulating you. All of the Fami stuff that you had seen, it got you so riled up and angry, which I don't quite understand why. I don't understand why that was the thing that, the straw that broke the camel's back. You have people wishing you dead and, saying awful things. But the guy that's basically, parody is the finest form of flattery, making a lighthearted joke out of everything, just saying that, oh, that's my brother. That's the thing that angers you, not the people that wish you dead or mock your friend that passes away or, all of that's okay. But don't put on a fedora is what you're telling me.
the whole fact that people do insult me does piss me off, just kill my soul every single time. But, Mellow Yellow was just pissing me off because every time he tried to make me look like a fucking idiot, he was trying to emulate me, but he was trying to make me look like a fucking idiot. That's all he was trying to do.
He was literally being you. He wasn't trying to make you look like an idiot. It was just the same way anybody else does gags or spoofs or bits.
Well, you got to be able to, take some kind of crap because you're all over the place and you're getting, people make all these jokes about you everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, it just happens. It's just what people do. They goof on me even. They goof on you the most. They goof on other people. It just happens. But, you know what I mean? This is a guy who is, on the show and at this point was the only one for 4 weeks who was showing up consistently, besides maybe a couple other people. So I had to keep my promise to him to have him on. So you put me in a position where I had to say, well, I'm going to put him on because I can't tell him no.
I understand that, Joe. And here's the thing, I want to state this again. What the main factor, what I came in here to state with you is I was never trying to control your show. And the last week you said that I'm trying to control your show, and I wasn't trying to control your show. I just
but that is, you're saying I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to attend your show. I'm not going to be here if so-and-so...
That's me controlling me saying that I'm going to be the bigger man and not be around Mellow Yellow because I don't like him?
No, because it wasn't
that's me controlling the show.
Well, no, you telling me, you said
there's
you
no
told me
ability for me to say that I'm controlling Joe's show.
But
me controlling Joe's show is saying, Joe, don't make every fucking donation about me. You can't say this about me. You can't do this about me. That's me controlling Joe's show.
This is you.
That is me leaving the show because I don't want to be around Mellow Yellow.
Tommy, you
said
me
not controlling Joe's show.
When you said to me,
that's not me controlling.
When you said to me,
nothing.
When you said to me, hey, Joe, if Mellow Yellow's on the show, I'm not coming on, or whatever, or don't have him there, or I'm not coming. That's what you said to me in the messages. Don't have him there, or I'm not coming. So I said, I can't let you just dictate what's going on, so you're not going to be there. I'm not saying that you're trying to control the show necessarily, but you kind of are, because that's kind of what that means, like have him on or not. Fine, sure, you don't control the show. I know that, because I control the show. So everybody knows that. I control the show. That's true. But I'm not going to
And here's the thing, Joe. I was just wanting one night where I could chill with you and monetize this, not have Mellow Yellow to worry about.
But
him
I already promised him.
And I know you said this, Tommy, he's been on other shows. He's been on other shows with you and stuff like that. I know
he has been on other people's shows with you.
But the fact is I didn't know he was there.
Yeah,
okay, but Tommy, he's been there when other people weren't able to show up, so he's been helping out. So it's a matter of fairness. And then, another point of contention here is the fact of Mello will be on Ken's show, but you're not leaving Ken's show. You've stayed many times while Mello's there. So what makes it different on Joe's show that you have to leave?
It's just that he fucking has some weird thing with me. Like, it's the weirdest thing. My show is some big bully thing. Over there, they make the same joke, and it's fun. It's just a fake. It's all just real. He goes on an interview and says that I'm some kind of real bully or something. My show's real bully.
You're not a bully. I never said you were a bully.
But over there, it's just pretend. Oh, it's all just pretend
just said
over there.
Not even 5 minutes ago that he's tearing you down and attacking you, and he's you just got done saying all that.
I mean, Joe has said some shit about me in the past, but I've forgiven him for that.
So hasn't everybody else. So hasn't everybody else. You forgive everybody. It's great. There's just some kind of weird double standard here going on that I don't tend to like. But I also can't tell some guy that I was like, hey, you're going to be there? Hey, you're going to be there? And then he says he's going to be there. And then you tell me, hey, if he's there, I'm not there. I'm like, well, then you're not there, I guess. And then I said, you know what? Screw it. I'll put Tommy on first. I'll tell Mello, hey, listen, man, can you call up a little bit later? Let me break Tommy in and see if, whatever. And put him on it first for a little bit first. And so then I did that for you. And then he comes on and you're like, oh, I'm out of here. And I'm like, okay, well, that really is how it is. Okay.
I mean, but Joe, no matter what, I support your show. I watch your show no matter what. I leave comments no matter what, and I like every single one of your videos, man. Since the beginning, since I met you, I've always supported you, dude. And even though you feel like I haven't supported you, I've been there since I first met you.
I'm not saying you didn't support me.
Back to back,
I never said that.
Your content,
But I didn't say that. When did I say you didn't support me?
No, I just want to let you know the benefactor there that I have always gave my 100% to Joe Cronin and watched your content and always been there, man. Always, like, even though you felt like I haven't had your back, I'm sorry for that. I felt like, I'm sorry that if you thought during the whole Leafy incident that I turned my back on you, I'm sorry for that. I'll say that publicly.
I know you. Well, you did, but that's
my back.
You did.
And I'm sorry for that. I don't know why you want to hold that down.
I don't. You brought it up. You just brought it up.
For that.
You brought it up. I'm not. You brought it up.
I feel like,
Tommy, you brought it up. I didn't say anything about it.
The thing is, I know there's this personal thing inside of you, Joe, that you still hold it against me because I did that to you, and I'm sorry, and you won't forgive me for that.
I forgive you.
I know it. I know you, Joe.
I forgive you.
You hold on to things, and I know it, Joe.
I forgive you.
And I'm sorry. I don't know how many times I have to sorry.
But I don't forgive you.
The thing that really broke the camel's back.
I don't forgive you, though.
Show,
Here's what.
And you said.
But I don't forgive you when.
I don't trust Tommy.
And
that's what hurt me.
Right now, I don't trust. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody. Everybody just uses me. I don't trust anybody almost. I think I trust Jake. Here's Jake. I trust him. So, when nobody will show up to the show that I'm doing, nobody will show up. And over week after week, nobody shows up, but a guy named Mello does. And then the night of Monetize This, you tell me that, well, I won't be on if he won't be on. I'm like, well, I've got one guy guaranteed to show up tonight. It's Mello. And now I've got Tommy, but Tommy won't come if Mello's there. So that puts me in a ridiculous situation in my head. And I'm like, well, you can come on. Why don't you guys talk it out? And he'll stop making fun of you. And, you guys can be on the show like normal guys. And we'll have a good show. And you can forgive each other and we'll move on. And, Mello tried to make a joke. Now you want him to stop.
In all fairness, because I was there.
I probably would have gotten you guys to stop.
Yeah, the night you had a problem with Fami, he told you if it was actually truly bothering you, it'd be over with. And it didn't continue after that once. And that's a fact. That night you went ahead when he was, making the cup and it was all fun and games. We had, you were supposed to show up and debate Fami. You came on, or you called, I think Joe called you on the cell phone. And you said it was pissing you off and you were going to take him down using, copyright strikes and whatnot, which you did. And he didn't continue it at all. He said if it's legitimately bothering you, it would stop. And has he done it since?
No, he hasn't done it since because
has anything been said by Mello? No. So it was a dead issue. So the only one keeping the grudge, unfortunately, to Tommy is you in this case. He said if it was bothering you, it'd be over. Man to man, if this is really upsetting you, it's done. You said it's bothering you, it ended. Done and over with. And I'm sorry, call me an ass kisser, call me whatever you want, but the one thing I can say about Joe, as angry as he gets, he doesn't keep grudges. How many times have we seen people come back on this show time and time again? Justin was just on Corrupted. Jesse's back on the show. How many times has Dave Rose come back? Joe doesn't hold grudges at all. He gets mad, explosively mad. How many times has Scott called in the beginning of the Smackdown review? For fuck's sake. I can't help but get passionate here. I don't want to sound like I'm snapping, but to say anybody holds grudges, that's way off base.
If anything, you're holding a grudge against Mello, it seems like. But here's the thing. We got to move on, Tommy, because people are going to kill themselves in the chat. So that's it, man.
Have a good show, Joe.
All right. Well, hey, take a picture of you, Dill, and your friend who was on SmackDown tonight.
Have a good night.
All right. Jesus. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Fucking A. This whole show's been...
Well, this SmackDown sucked. I don't even want to talk about it. So this is fine with me to do this drama shit. Let's do it. Because I don't have anything to say about SmackDown, but it was AidZ. Let me play these donations, though. People have played... These are old.
Speaking of dead, I was once alive till Vikings fans sicked me so hard my soul came out my body and I fell into this hole.
Oh, my God. That's Tommy's barber. Jesus Christ. Oh, boy. The shit that gets said about him everywhere else, but he doesn't care. But over here, it's like I'm a fucking nightmare. So I just like... Tommy, thank you for that donation. I just don't want to have him on because I'm sick of being crucified when other people do the same thing. I'm sick of a double standard.
WWE doesn't bother doing good go-home shows because they no longer have to convince fans to buy a $40 PPV.
It's a great point, and people said that for a long time, Derek, and, you know, I kind of, nah, they'll care. They want to sell the network and everything. Well, boy, were we wrong. They just couldn't give much of a shit at all, it seems like. Thank you, Derek, for the donation. Because without it, I'd be homeless and not doing these shows. So thank you. Speaking of that, we hit a record amount of patrons. We'll talk about that in a minute. Cedric, Finney, thank you very much for subbing to the channel. Welcome to the youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show, where normally we talk about wrestling, but tonight it's about drama. And I will play a couple we missed at the beginning donations as well. I did not forget about those. I think Jassip probably thinks I did. That's why I just donated again, but I really didn't. Promise you. Super chat.
Epic rant.
Thanks, JP Powers, or J Powers. What's up? J Powers 55. That seems like forever ago that I was flipping out at the beginning of this about SmackDown, huh? Where the fuck was that? Dude, what the fuck was
hell of a
this?
rant, too.
How I'm going to record that, man. That was good. Bailey Drew, thanks for subbing. I have no idea what I said, so I can't wait to go back and watch it because I was in some kind of fucking... I was in like a different space-time, like a continuum. I have no idea what I was doing. Fuck, I'm out of my drink, god damn it. Thanks for subbing to the channel, man. If you guys are new, make sure you hit the sub button down below. Tomorrow night is out of nowhere.
Hey, Tommy, I just copyrighted Tom Inc. 2010 convention, a.k.a. Tommy Khan. Pay me and I'll let you join Tommy Khan.
Oh my god, Casey is raw. Has copyrighted Tommy NC 2010 convention and Tommy Con. Pay me and I'll let you have Tommy Con. Didn't Mellow Yellow buy the rights to TommyNC2010.com and TommyNC.com?
I think so. Yeah, he had them. I don't know if he still has them, but
what a surprise. Tommy hates playlist because it's all about relevancy, and it just showed him how relevant he is.
Yeah.
Nobody asked him for a picture or autograph, so in his mind it sucked.
Yeah.
Then he hijacks this show and makes it about his off.
Yeah. Brett the Shitman Fart, thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. How sad is that, though? That's the one thing that irritates me. I begged people for money to go to a show, but I didn't have any fun because nobody would ask me for my autograph. The fuck?
Tommy, you're fake.
Ugh. Jesus, Kevin Broth, thanks for the fucking super chat. Jesus, now Tommy, now you're getting buried.
Now
Jesus.
It's in.
Unbelievable. Yeah, he made fun of JD for doing that, but then he did it too.
Yeah, that's cream of the crop.
I just found that letter, by the way. Where's
Should
that
have
letter?
framed it.
Should wipe my ass with it right now. Should stuff it up my ass. Jesus. I'll see you guys Thursday at NXT.
Shit bomb.
It's gonna be good.
Tommy calls in during wrestling reviews but won't show up to monetize this. We love you on Mount. Fuck the haters. Tommy, you make the whole week worth the wait.
Well, that's what he does, man. It won't be worth much of a wait now. All right. Well, anyway, thank you, Jassip. I will try to get your donation in earlier too from the beginning of the show. I'll try not to forget that. Got a couple more we got to get through these rather, and we're gonna go into PUBG after this too, so that'll be fun. Hopefully D Moon's in the house.
Yeah, I got everyone's addresses, man. I got everyone's fucking addresses, man.
No mention. Tommy's barber doesn't love me anymore. Loudly
I know.
crying.
Lil Bex isn't fucking a kangaroo anymore. That's weird. Hey, want to grab my phone, Leah? Nice titties, by the way. Lil Bex. What's up? Yeah, no bra. Lil Bex, what's up? Usually Lil Bex is banging a kangaroo.
That donation she put through the other day, I actually spit my drink out laughing.
Shit, I don't remember.
She went ahead and said, I'm making ads wear a hat and pretending he's Joe tonight.
Oh my God, you're right. I do remember that.
I fucking died.
Put a backwards hat on and put some of your pubes on your chin. You're going to be Joe tonight. I don't think Leah would like that story.
Oh! Smackdown suck dick. What you gotta say? You can say Smackdown.
Cheers, Hickneys!
Smackdown. Yo, it's suck dick. Yo, Smackdown motherfucking suck dick tonight. Oh, Smackdown suck dick. What you gonna say when Smackdown goes gay? Yo, Smackdown suck dick, suck dick. Yo, Smackdown is suck dick. Smackdown suck dick. Yo, Smackdown suck dick. Suck the dick, suck the D, D-I-C-K.
Tommy is so fake, but that part was better than SmackDown Live, LOL.
Tommy is fake, but that part was better than SmackDown. I bet it was. Chiz Hickneys. What's up, Chiz Hickneys? Hope you're doing all right, man. Thank you very much for the $18 Smackdown Sucks donation. Appreciate that. Here's No Death. Thank you, Chiz Hickneys.
You got it. My name is Kane and I'm donating.
I have risen from the dead and come bearing Tommy roasts.
Wow, look out.
Tommy, you are a piece of fake shit.
Jesus.
The only reason you were ever relevant was because of Joe, you pedo-stashed cum guzzler.
Oh my god.
You should be sucking his Boston cock. Anyway, F Tommy's corpse forever.
Oh man, if Leafy never made that video and I never made Tommy make that video, he wouldn't be fucking doing shit. But I hope he's all right, man. It's better for Tommy to be away anyway. It's better for his sanity. I love you, Tommy. It's gonna be okay. So somebody just said if I have an iTunes podcast. So yeah, thank you, No Death. No Death, love you, man. The baddest mod in the world. But listen.
Oh yeah. Pity subs don't translate to views, as we found out.
Right. This is how you can listen to my show. I have multiple YouTube channels, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show, youtube.com/Corrupted Podcast, youtube.com/JCS Gaming, and youtube.com/Shame on News. We have the Corrupted Podcast, which is non-wrestling. That's available on Patreon, as well as Morning Madness and a bunch of other shit. Over 109 episodes of Morning Madness, over 60 episodes of Corrupted Podcast. So there you go.
That spanged my kangaroo and took its 12-inch cock.
Oh, there it is.
He beat the brakes off that smelly Aussie pussy.
Oh, my Christ. There it is. Tommy's barber. Bex, you're getting pounded by a fucking kangaroo. A fucking roo tore you up. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. We can interact over there. As always, it is huge. We set the record. 345 patrons. We have set a new record over on Patreon. There's just so much bonus shit on Patreon you can't get on YouTube. This question drew over fucking 40-something comments. There's the Corrupted Podcast, episode number 60. Bailey returns. Download it. Fucking save it to your computer for offline data. Listen to the whole
Masturbate
podcast.
to it.
Jack off to it. Love it. There's the YouTube form of the Corrupted Podcast with the pre and post show. Tons of other shit. Morning Madness episode 109 and all 108 other episodes. They're all there. You can download them in audio form. We just nailed it the week before. Alerts to all my videos going live and all the projects we're doing and all the iTunes and all the Podbeans and podcasts. It's all fucking there.
Joe, this donation is a thank you for removing the JD catfuck block.
You're welcome. I don't think I removed it. Oh, yes, I removed your block. Yes, Jassop, thanks for the 316. Yeah, I believe he blocked you like a year ago or something like that. So I did remove that as well. So yes, Patreon, check it out. We're going to play PUBG in a few. There just really wasn't a whole hell of a lot to say about SmackDown tonight. I'm infuriated by it. I think it was garbage. And if you guys were here when I started this broadcast tonight, I think you basically know how I feel about it.
Yeah, that was a hell of a rant. I mean,
Jake, why don't you... I got to grab my coffee. I never grabbed it at the beginning of the night.
Yeah, go right ahead.
I'm going to grab my drink, take a piss, grab my water. I've said a whole lot of shit. We haven't heard a lot about what you think about it, so I'll be listening on the cell phone on my other Skype.
You got it. Yeah, I mean, as far as SmackDown goes, the only thing I truly cared for was the Daniel Bryan Miz promo recorded segments that they had. The back and forth, because that's the truth in life, no matter what, there's two sides to every story, two heads to each coin. So it was a really cool way to feature the build up to this match. I mean, you've got essentially close to a decade's worth of story to tell. And so, a little bit shorter, but that's how it feels. So let's go ahead and, we've got The Miz being in the business for so long, then being, Daniel's mentor in NXT, him never winning in NXT until he got away from Daniel Bryan's tutelage. And then in his first match, he beats Daniel Bryan, away from the NXT scenario, and he goes ahead and he wins. And these are the kind of things that, they just made great points. And you see Daniel coming out with great retorts to whatever Bryan has to say, and they finished each other's sentences. It was just very well edited, very well put together. Got me reinvigorated and, interested all over again. The hype is real for this match. I really hope that they give them enough time and that they have a chance to deliver. I don't want to see them hindered by anything planned for Roman Reigns. I'm scared about SummerSlam. The other day, even before Raw, I saw this massive just card for this Sunday's pay-per-view, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of matches. Even if it's not the best build-up, some of these matches really should deliver. They should be good. And then to hear all these points about how everything's in contention, they don't know what's going to happen. They're changing outcomes on the fly. They're thinking about, oh, well, maybe we will turn Charlotte and make her a heel at this point. Well, you know what? Maybe we won't. And then, well, you know what? We could go. The fact that they don't know what they're doing yet and it's 5 days out is disgusting. I understand not being sold on maybe one or two outcomes or trying to, think about better ways to deliver some endings, and you want to fine-tune some matches, but you should have a general idea of what's happening, because this is scripted. It's scripted television. The fact that they don't know is terrifying. It's just scary beyond scary. I'm still sold that Kevin Owens, I agree with Elick there that, Kevin Owens is going to be walking out of SummerSlam the Universal Champion. Especially with the news that we got at this point, we were talking about it and discussing it earlier, that Brian Alvarez from Wrestling Observer was saying that there's 2 matches planned for the main event of SummerSlam. Right now, there's 2 ideas. Lesnar-Roman is either going to be a very short match, and the other, he says, as you guessed it, direct quote, a long match. By long, I mean one of the longest matches Brock has ever had since he's been in the company. I guess they'll decide which one is best at the show. They're going to go by audience reaction. So when those 2 get to the ring, they're going to have 2 possibilities in mind. And once the crowd starts either chanting or hijacking, depending on what they do, they're going to decide what to go with. But either way, I feel like there's going to be a cash-in. I just have a strong inkling at this point. Like I said last night, I really sold myself on this. Thing is, I think WWE is going to fuck up this pay-per-view. And it's heartbreaking because a lot of these matches should be entertaining, whether the build-up sucked or not. The actual wrestling itself, between what we're getting, should be good. It really should be. I mean, a lot of these are just simple home runs in the sense of the people facing each other and what we're getting for matches. And it's just so disappointing that, all right, the build's been bad, but now we're probably not even going to get good matches because they're worried about their main event and they don't want anyone to oversell what Roman's going to deliver us. That's awful. This is the second biggest pay-per-view of the year. Now technically almost the third because of the Saudi show, but AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, getting back to SmackDown tonight. I wasn't feeling the main event segment. Having Samoa Joe read this letter and it be, from AJ's wife saying it's from Wendy Styles, and you see, Samoa Joe basically walking away laughing and AJ looking flustered. It just, I don't know. It didn't seem convincing. There weren't enough details, and it just didn't make me believe oh, he's really a bad husband. And I don't know. It just, all of it didn't fit. It didn't work. I don't know. I'm really not feeling the whole thing there. It's just, there's so many different ways that they could have went about this, and I genuinely hope that they have a really good match. But we've seen this before. We've seen this happen at the Royal Rumble. We get excited. Oh my God, it's Nakamura. He's going to face AJ. Look back at their Wrestle Kingdom match. That was a classic. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And then we get disappointed not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times we saw them face each other for the title. Excuse me. And look what we got. It was never great. Even their last man standing match. Yeah, it was the better of all of them, but it wasn't great. I know we have TakeOver to at least entertain us this weekend, and I hate to put all our eggs in one basket, but unfortunately, WWE fans, NXT is our saving grace. It has been for years, and it's going to continue to be that way. I'm not sold that AJ Styles and Samoa Joe are going to deliver as they could, as they should, as they have the ability to. They're both, wrestling powerhouses. And when these two meet, it should be like, God versus the devil, essentially. Samoa Joe is one of the best heels they have right now, hired in the company. I'm very worried that they're going to go ahead and tell them to tone it down and hold it back, and this feud's going to continue. And a lot of people are starting to feel just a bit famished when it comes to having AJ as SmackDown, WWE champion. And I don't blame them. He's been for roughly close to 300 days at this point. It gets a little old. He's had some good moments. He's had some really good matches. He's had some good feuds, but I feel like I preferred him chasing the title than being the champion, at least at this point in time anyways. I'd just like to see a bit of a change-up. I'd like to see Samoa Joe take the belt and see things going forward, but I'm not so sure that's what we're going to get. I have a feeling that throughout the show, we're going to get a lot of non-conclusions or dusty finishes. It's going to go ahead and it's going to be where, disqualifications, interferences, and, double count-outs, things of that nature. I think they want to keep things going till the either Australia pay-per-view or Survivor Series, so that's my worry.
That sounds terrifying.
It really it's making me just so apprehensive thinking about it. I'm getting anxiety, and it shouldn't be this way. I'm looking through, and I'm like, all right, we got Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte. Really, okay, Charlotte and Carmella had pretty good matches. It wasn't the best ever, didn't blow us away. And the thing about tonight, Carmella saying, yes, I'm a diva, that pissed me off to no end. And it wasn't like, oh, I'm mad because
that was kind of the point.
You did your job. No, it was less that she was working well and doing her job, and more that they've strived so hard to get themselves away from that diva moniker. For her to be so accepting of it really defeats the purpose of everything that they've tried to accomplish with the women's revolution.
Well, I don't know.
At least the women's division.
I don't agree with that. I thought it was brilliant that she said that. That got her some heat. That was good. I think that's good.
It did get her heat, but
that's she's like doesn't care. She thinks she's a diva. That, I don't know. To me, that made sense. That doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, me personally, I just didn't care for it. I feel like it was
You're supposed to not care for it, so it's kind of like, you're supposed to be upset that she said that.
See, that's the thing, though. It was less like upset in the sense of what they wanted it to be. For me, it was more like they've worked so hard to get away from being called divas. As where I think she was more or less trying to say that it doesn't matter what I'm labeled as, I'm still the best.
Who has
that makes
somebody has a biceps injury?
I had seen that Braun Strowman might be wrestling injured, but I haven't seen anything to, definitely have that be, actually proven.
It was
true
from
at
tipping
this
that
point.
table over the other week.
Yeah, and a lot of things are going around at this point in time. Not a lot of it has been, verified. A lot of it's unfounded, like the stuff about Asuka. And, it's troubling, but it's certainly in the realm of believability that Asuka would be upset that she's not being handled properly. And her walking out, you can see that being a true case of what's going on. Many people have walked out of the company. It's not far-fetched. Now, it was proven false that she didn't walk out last week because she wrestled in a dark match, later on. But it's still, we're hearing these types of rumors now, and it has to be further investigated, granted, but they are believable for sure. And again, we're not seeing her on the card. I heard that they're going to add the Boss and Hug connection onto the card against the Riot Squad. We've already seen this match many times. It's just a lot of SummerSlam. I'm worried that they don't have a proper finish. A, B, that they want to keep feuds going, or C, they're just trying to water things down to make the main event better than what it should be. We hear that Dolph Ziggler
you should
and
look
Seth
out
Rollins,
for. That you should look out for. That's true.
Yeah. Them just trying to hold everybody back, especially the AJ Samoa match. Samoa Joe and AJ, we know they can deliver. We've seen them tear the house down in TNA. I actually just watched their match, from about a decade ago recently, and that was fantastic. I don't think it's going to be great. We've seen it firsthand. We were so excited about Nakamura winning the Rumble. How could they mess that up? You go back, we rewatched Wrestle Kingdom. They had an amazing match, 5-star classic, and what do we get? Basically a 1.5-star nothing. That WrestleMania match was so disappointing. It was so bad. When I actually went back and rewatched it, it was so bad. One
thing I can say is that AJ Styles versus Nakamura needs to be like 20 minutes. Like, that's the type of match that needs to be 20 minutes.
Joe? Yeah.
No. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke needs to be 20 minutes.
Okay.
AJ versus Samoa Joe, I think they can pull off a good match in about 15 or 14 minutes.
Yeah, that I do agree with.
But with Shinsuke, it should have been 20, and I think I don't know what it was, 16 or something. It just
Roughly,
felt like it was missing something. WrestleMania was so hollow. Oh, we'll
That's
see.
the thing. They just never went all out. They never really fully delivered.
Yeah, and then
they just kind of started to get to that level, and then it was over.
And then the fans, I think, in the main event were like, "Wow, we just didn't really see much," and now we're watching fucking Brock Lesnar versus Roman, and they just got pissed off.
They literally had a highlight of a 10-year-old kid winning the Raw tag title. So, and
that
there's
is
quite
true.
a few.
Robert brings up a great point in the comment section. Robert Cullen, he does say AJ Styles was injured, but I mean, he really did a lot of stuff, though. I mean, I don't even think that was about what it was.
Yeah,
but
no, it wasn't.
AJ versus Joe won't be long. It will be like 12 minutes or 15 minutes. It's not going to make 20 minutes. I wouldn't think.
I don't think it will. And there's so many matches. I mean, so many matches this Sunday. I think there's 13 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
it's all just
9,
about
10,
just get there,
11,
and then
12,
we book
13,
matches.
14. I have 14 on the card right now. So, I mean, granted, it's a 2-hour pre-show and 4-hour show, so we got 6 hours of wrestling. But you know how they often manage to shove all 3 or 4 pre-show matches right towards the very end, usually, of the pre-show, and everything else kind of gets less and less time. I think Braun and Owens are going to have big spots, and then it'll come to whatever big spot will lead to Braun losing the briefcase. And Nakamura and Jeff, I imagine that being quick. They're still, I think is last I heard, unsure of, because Vegas betting odds keeps flipping for those two, and that's odd. Usually they kind of know and they stay until like the day of. So for it to go back and forth each day is odd.
Do we do the odds? We did the Vegas odds on SummerSlam already, didn't we?
Yeah, we looked them up, the other day, and it was kind of telling then, but they flipped for a few matches back and forth. So
right,
Dolph and Seth, we added in the X and Y factors of McIntyre and Dean Ambrose returning. I again am just not overly sold with Dean returning last night. I feel like it was an expected surprise, but it still would have been a surprise to have him return at SummerSlam. I feel like they just really lost that moment. I mean, a lot of people were expecting him to come back, but it still could have been done. As where what we got was, you think about returns, it got a good response, but it was very anticlimactic in the sense that here's Dean Ambrose. That's what we got to hear Seth say. Oh, it wasn't for me, it was for Dean. Here's Dean. As where to hear his music hit and have him rush out and save Seth or turn on Seth, I think would have been much more surprising and effective and a better return for him overall, rather than to just hear your, partner in crime say, he's back.
So many people think that Dean is going to turn on Seth now that it makes me wonder if it won't happen, and then it will happen a week later or 2 weeks later.
That's why they had even said that they're considering having Seth win the title and Dolph won't get a rematch, and it'll lead into a feud, or Dolph will get a TV rematch, not a pay-per-view rematch.
I could see Seth winning it and then him attacking him. I could also see him losing and then attacking him still. Like, I could really see either way it could happen.
I could see Seth winning, they celebrate, and then Dolph Ziggler gets the rematch the next night on Raw. Dolph loses again, and then we go ahead and like 2 weeks later, or a week after that, the second Raw after that is when we see the turn happen.
Yeah.
You'll have Dean say, "Oh, you only won because I was there," something like that. Hopefully, that's not the road they go down, because that's pretty run of the mill and drab.
I hope he just turns on him tomorrow night. I hope he just whacks him in the nuts tomorrow night or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Then again, they just did this kind of. They did this with Nakamura just at WrestleMania, but whatever.
Yeah. But it was after the match was over, so it was shocking, but too little, too late.
Roman would be the biggest star in the company, hands down, if he became a heel. I mean, that's just about it. If you wanted to make someone become one of the biggest stars in the company, you'd have to turn Roman heel. I got to mention it one more time. NXT Thursday night, Lowell, Massachusetts. I will be there in the front, hanging out. Come check it out. Give me a high five. I don't know. Plus, I'll be hanging out maybe a little bit before outside the arena. And afterwards, too. So it'll be a lot of fun in Lowell, Massachusetts for NXT. There's a few tickets available. Visit WWE.com to get your NXT tickets. Very pumped up to see NXT Thursday night. It's only 2 days away. It'll be there'll be no Thursday night Throwdown Thursday because I will be at the NXT event. Probably taking video and sharing all that shit with you guys. And having a blast right before NXT TakeOver Brooklyn and SummerSlam this weekend. It's going to be a good time. We'll take your calls take a couple calls because I just thought this sucked tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And happy birthday, No Death. Turning 29. As Tommy said, the big 2-9.
Yeah, the big 2-9 No Death and the big 2-8 for Tommy on the weekend. No Death, happy birthday, man. Thank you.
To the sexiest mod there is.
Tony is on the phone. What's up, Tony? Oh, rest in peace to Brian Danovich, man. I gotta get that down before I start fucking crying to myself. Tony, what's up?
Not much, guys. I just got my first pair of glasses today to help my vision.
Yeah, you were mentioning it to me earlier, and you said it was, helping you quite a bit. That's good to hear.
Now you just need a new phone.
That's true. I mean, but gotta deal with other shit first. And let me ask you something. Does Tommy ever shut the fuck up?
No, he never does. That's why he calls people at 3 in the morning and 2 in the morning and 1 in the morning and all night long and everything.
We were joking around talking about Smackdown. I was throwing little jabs but being funny about it. And he was the one that brought all this shit up.
Yeah, he brought it up.
No one was bringing it up. No one wanted to address it. He brought it up because he wanted to air it out on the air,
Yep, but he brought up, I know the guy that was on the show, and that's all he ever cares about, but whatever. Nobody was asking me for my autograph at Playlist Live. Like, why would they? I bet you I could go to Playlist Live and more people would know me. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you guys hear from Tommy on Monetize this on Friday, let him know this. If
he's banned.
If for taking a fucking joke like that, he best better shut his mouth. That toilet flush, dick sucking, sanctimonious son of a bitch.
All right, there you go, baby. Actually, what it sounded like he said was, "You tell Tommy that if." That's what I just heard. Jesus Christ, man, get a new phone. The fuck was that? Your phone sounds like Tommy's brain thinking.
Puddle.
Oh, anyway, 339-226-6610. The number's over here. The number's over there. Right there. 339-226-6610. Call up. You got a few seconds before we get out of here. Start playing some PUBG live right here. Are you ready for some murder?
A few people let us know that Gabriel Iglesias, the fluffy guy, the comedian there.
Yeah.
People were asking, are you going to be at SummerSlam or watching it? And he said, no, because I refuse to watch another Brock versus Roman Reigns match.
Wow. Why would you? Yeah, it's garbage. And they're not, and they're probably not turning Roman heel because of the way things went out the other night.
Yeah.
So we know that too.
They had such a great, freaking perfect cliffhanger. That's what so upsetting to me. They really did. He handed him the note. He looked serious. He looked at, the pepper spray and all that never needed to happen with the beatdown.
The thing is, I liked it, but it means bad stuff creatively for SummerSlam.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but now we know we're screwed for SummerSlam. So it was entertaining for that night, but it's like one of those things. It's like, do you want to spend all your money, honey, on this bicycle or whatever? It's not the one you wanted, but you can get it today. So do you wait the week for the good bicycle to be in stock, or can you not contain yourself and you buy the one that you didn't really want so you can get it today? That's kind of what happened.
We went with the impatient option.
We went impatient. Yeah, I'll take the impatient, and then hope to see what happens.
I'm the other way. I would have rather much been like, wow, they're really hinting at the.
I would rather that, because now we're screwed, because I can't believe he's turning heel. It's going to be a big face thing. It's going to be a big face
and we
win.
Even get the Bleacher Report saying how Brock Lesnar, Ronda Rousey, and other superstars who are guaranteed to lose at SummerSlam. It's like.
I will say there's there's been a few reports out there, various different ones from people, and one of them sounded ridiculous, but there's been a couple of them, and one of the things is just that, that Brock's actually just going to fucking destroy Roman, like, very quickly, which is, Brock destroys Roman very quickly. That would be shocking.
That would be shocking, but I don't want to see him have it and hold the title anymore either. It's killing me to know that he's just got that belt at this point.
Right.
It's taken away from a lot of it. One of the other things I was going to bring up before that I forgot. Fox News bringing up the fact that Randy Orton is being thoroughly investigated for allegedly exposing himself to workers. So,
yep.
It's not, like I said, if it starts to really catch with mainstream, then we know it's going to be a more of an issue. First, it was just like, the wrestling people after Court Bauer had put all this out. And, they asked Court Bauer, did this really happen?
They're going to sue Court Bauer.
Yes. Yeah, probably for defamation. And now it's really picking up traction. And, obviously we didn't see him as planned to be on SmackDown tonight. And going forward, he doesn't have a match at SummerSlam. So they're kind of lucky in a sense there. But he was supposed to get involved in some way, shape, or form. That's not going to happen now. And can you imagine? It's hard to fathom him getting fired, but with the way the climate is nowadays. I mean, this was 2012 when other claims had surfaced, about Orton, and they were kind of swept under the rug.
What's the most recent claim on Orton? Is it 2010 or 12 or what?
I think this was all said to happen in 2012. So
really, shit. I thought this stuff was like going back to like 06, 07.
Yeah, from what I read, it says WWE is looking into a 2012 claim that Randy Orton exposed himself to the company's writers and touched himself in front of them. So this saying here,
maybe these people should have brought this up back then.
Yeah, and I really, like I said, I didn't think Court Bauer thought this through. I didn't think he thought it would be a big to-do. I think he thought it was just going to be a funny story to tell, in the sense like, oh, this is the bullshit I had to deal with.
Yeah, because there's so many other stories just like it. So we're going to go around getting rid of everybody? Because, I mean, we got the guy takes a dump in someone's thing. There's a fight on the plane. Someone called someone gay. People were racist to certain people back in the day. Just so many pranks and weird shit. Ass grabbing, touching, joking, pictures sent. Sexting pictures, I believe, I heard, just leaked with Tony Storm and Adam Cole. Is that true? Did anybody know about that?
That I'm not sure of. I did hear that as well.
Somebody sent me something that looks... I got something that looks like fake. Like, it looks like kids talking to each other.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything that was like definitive proof, so...
Yeah, I guess Adam Cole's phone was hacked or something. That's what I'm being told. I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, because Twitter was hacked at one point, and then his phone as well. So
then I'm being told that there's Tony Storm sexting in the phone.
Yeah, so it certainly seems likely, but
I can read it. Let me see. It just seems a little bit like, I don't know. It just seems a little bit weird. It seems a little bit like little kid talk almost. It's like this. It's like so someone sent me this. It says, I'm laying here bored, totally looking to meet up tonight, lad. Send me a pic of you're making me pretty horny right now. LOL, you want to come over spelt wrong, while Chris isn't here. I should be super near you. Really want your cock. Cock is spelled with a C-O space C-K. In me, X. Adam Cole then sends a picture of his face on the couch without a shirt on. Fuck, I'm hard. She texts a picture of herself naked but without her face. You can do whatever you want. And then he writes, allegedly he writes, I want to feel your whole body. It's so smooth, soft. Your ass is incredible. She writes, sure, then take your cock in my mouth. Then I take your, she did say, then I take your cock in my mouth. Then he wrote, I want to fuck your mouth for a bit as you're looking into my eyes. Fuck yeah, I'll take that. Then she apparently, allegedly, sends a photo of her face closed up, but the face close-up looks like just a fake photo. I don't know why. The face close-up just doesn't even look real. Although it is a close-up of her face, so maybe she was trying to send him her eyes. And then he wrote, I want to kiss you first and feel your tongue on mine. Who else is about hard right now? Then she writes, allegedly, my pussy is just so wet for you, and then sends a picture of her, very waxed hole. But it also, again, doesn't look the realest. So none of I can't verify any of this stuff. On Instagram, apparently this was, maybe, on Instagram. And
yeah, with messaging, I believe so. But
it does say Tony Storm on the bottom, but I don't know. Don't know if it's real, but Trey Brady sent me that. I guess we'll find out.
Never know.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't. I mean, everybody else did. They don't care. But I don't know. I haven't seen the news report on it yet.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It seems a little suspicious, I will say.
It's plausible. I'm not denying it, but just not totally. It's not that. It's totally unfounded, but it's not confirmed either. So, yeah. Also, update for today: Elias has now been entered into a spot on SummerSlam card where he will perform. He's going to have a musical performance, and it's likely expected that Lashley will interrupt him. But there's no set match for SummerSlam. A lot of people thought that they were going to add a match to either the kickoff show or to open the show with Elias. But now it's been said that Elias is having a mini concert. So, again, no match. Why? They've done this time and time and time again with him, where they just have him perform. Just really upsetting.
Yeah, I just they don't care. They're sidestepping him right now. It would have been nice if they pushed him up. It seems like he's sort of, to be honest, he's sort of in the Bray Wyatt situation. I mean, it's really like he's very similar. He's booked very similar to Bray Wyatt, except for Bray Wyatt was kind of treated like a main eventer at the time, or almost main eventer at a time, even though he had nothing really to do and he always lost. But Elias is kind of the same way. It's kind of just go out there, do the guitar thing, match happens, move on next time.
Yeah.
They don't see him as, okay, let's give him a match that's going to show him off a little bit more. There was the Seth Rollins match, or was something recently where he had like the best match of the night, right?
Yeah, him and Seth.
Yeah, him and Seth.
For the IC title, we really thought he was going to win then.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tore the house down. That was the best match of that show, so.
Well, there it is, man. I give this show tonight a 2 out of 10, man. This was horseshit.
Yeah, I'm right there with you with the 2. I'm agreeing with you again, but unfortunately it's true. I really like the Daniel Bryan stuff, and that was about it. Daniel Bryan, The Miz, the way it was edited.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Each other's sentences, nice retorts, and like I said, two-headed coin, both sides to every story. That was really cool. And speaking of Daniel Bryan, this is something I really want to go into more on out of nowhere, but Daniel Bryan did an interview with GameSpot of all places, and a lot of juicy info to come out there about his contract, what he's doing going forward, and basically all but saying he re-signed with the company, which we had speculated on previously. But it was a lot of talk about whether Daniel Bryan will renew his contract in September. And now we know that he's the focus of 2K's showcase mode.
Right. Everyone was telling me about that, and I still haven't seen it, but I heard it was pretty damn cool.
Yeah, the preview's good. So you're going to relive Daniel Bryan's career from retirement to, from his entrance to retirement, all of his key matches, and then his comeback as well. So, like you've done it with Stone Cold and, other people in the past, you're going to have that same thing where you play all of his, monumental matches.
Ooh.
So that's really interesting. That certainly piqued my interest and made me want to pick up the game when I didn't have much of an interest in it before. And, just to briefly touch on it, Brian said, I don't want things that aren't creatively fulfilling with my wrestling career. So I don't care what they do as long as it doesn't put me in this mental funk where I feel like, oh man, I can't believe I have to do this today. Anything other than that, I'm usually happy just to be wrestling. So, he wanted to be cleared. He wanted to be wrestling. That's all he wanted. He doesn't even care about being the champion or the star of the show. He just doesn't want to be in any creative angles that make him upset or just not care about his character. So can't argue with that. And it seems like they spiced up his contract by making him the focus of this year's showcase mode. So
I don't know if
certainly seems like that's one of the things they had in mind.
It seems like I noticed this last night, and we didn't talk about it. And you know what's weird is I noticed this, and then I didn't even say anything about it. I just kind of noticed it in the back of my head. And I know that we talked about Matt being his last match. It seemed like last Monday night.
Yeah.
Or last night, which is weird.
Last night.
His son was in the front row.
Oh, really?
His son was in the front row, and there's a photo, and I kind of noticed it. I thought, that kid looks like Hardy's kids. It was Hardy's kid.
Wow, so then that's pretty telling that it was his last match, because we saw a picture of King Maxwell in the back with Bray.
There's a picture. Wow. There's the picture right there. So that's
that says it all. Then, so he is done. It certainly seems like that's a way to put a bow on it.
So that's
it. Really is sad, but you figure, he's got his children now. His body and health is, been deteriorating. He's had a lot of pain and issues. You can see he hasn't looked very healthy recently. He's been very bloated and tired and just looks like he's not walking well. So hopefully he can now spend his time with his family like he's wanted to.
Hopefully he can stretch and rehab that way and just do some stretching, man. And hopefully heal a little bit.
Yeah, because he's come back from so many injuries before and a lot of trials and tribulations for that superstar. I mean, him and his brother have broken so many barriers and torn down so many walls and been through so much together.
And they got to
think about breakups and addictions and firings. And
I know that they wouldn't say it, that Matt and Jeff would be very happy with what they've gotten here in WWE and stuff, but I feel that they were screwed. I feel that they were let down, and the full potential of that creativity was never realized at all. And I think it's
he was robbed.
Terrible. He was robbed, yeah. And maybe he knew
so
this was
hard
coming.
To get this gimmick back, and for nothing. We got nothing out of it. It was as if it never happened.
Yeah, basically.
There was no highlight to any of it. Even the deletion match didn't hold a candle to what he did at Impact.
Just terrible, man. Terrible news. We're gonna go play some PUBG now, man. We're gonna have the crew on board for PUBG. I think Scott's calling back again. What's up, Scott? You fuck?
Yeah, I had to call back because I felt really embarrassed about my first
I heard your call. Yeah, you said Smackdown
You
1000, but I heard the same thing. Earlier today, someone had tweeted me that, did you hear The Undertaker is going to be on tonight? So you're not the only one. A lot of people were saying it because they misread the rest. Smackdown 1000. So.
Okay, so
so everyone's retarded.
Okay,
yeah.
Listen, to the benefit of the doubt, you being a wrestling guy, did you shut them down right away, or did you a little bit believe that too?
I didn't believe it, but I was like, maybe they're really trying to build towards SummerSlam. I was like, I really doubt it, but you never know. Maybe I missed something. But then when I looked into it, I saw it was 10,000.
I love you, Jake. I fucking love you, dude. I do. I fucking love this guy. Joe, this guy right here, and I know you said this earlier, you don't trust many people. You trust this motherfucker. You're right about that. I got to give you that, Joe, man. You're like, I'm not going to say you're an ultimately good judge of character because you judge me the wrong way, you fucking cocksucker, but you do judge Jake the right way. And I think a lot of people in this community do judge Jake the right way because Jake had a heart of gold, motherfucker. So I love this motherfucker. But I want to call you out right now, Joe. Is that okay?
All right. Much love right back at you, and this should be good.
Joe?
What's up?
Are you cool with this?
Go ahead.
Oh, boy.
All right, dude. I'm going to call you out right now, okay? I am your motherfucking CM Punk, whether you like it or not. You want to fucking go out there and you want to bash Vince McMahon for all the fucking wrong decisions that he made? Well, I look at you as my motherfucking Vince McMahon. You are the fucking wrestling podcast god on this motherfucking YouTube platform. And I am your CM Punk. I'm your main attraction. I'm your main event. I brought you fucking promotions, and I brought you the Wolfpack pussy shirt sellouts. I've brought you fucking nothing but gold from goddamn Monetize This 100 right up to the corrupted that sell out every motherfucking time, that bring Patreon upon Patreon to your shit. You are my Vince McMahon. I'm your CM Punk. You block me from your life consistently. What the fuck is with that, Vince?
I blocked you because you repeatedly just said, I'm going live right now, and then tweeted out your live stream over and over again. No, but you were tweeting over and over again.
Right,
you said, fuck this shit, and then you put out this thing. That's what you did. That's why I blocked you. I was like, you know what? You can't do that.
I'm still, the whole time I'm going live on my shitty little YouTube channel that doesn't do shit, that's not monetized, the whole time I'm actually plugging you.
I know, but you're plugging it over and over again. You couldn't do that. You're taking over the chat. I couldn't allow that. You had to be banned. It was you should have done that.
Shit, dude, you know that.
You did in that case. You don't always, but you did there, and that's why you got blocked.
So you got a problem with me taking over the show, then?
I got a problem with you spamming your stuff in the chat over and over again.
What do you mean, my stuff? I don't got shit to gain here, Joe.
Dude,
you know I don't monetize
I mean,
shit.
Listen, I know. So I don't know why you did it, because you would have been fine otherwise.
I do it because I love you guys.
You would have been fine.
I love you guys.
No, you don't.
I love this motherfucking crowd.
Maybe you do, but you don't. You didn't do it because you love us.
The thing is, though, you can't have you.
You did it because you wanted to.
And tell me once that I monetized anything.
You did it.
What am I doing?
I know
for,
it doesn't.
Joe?
No attention.
Attention for what though? Because I'm not gaining money. I don't monetize.
I said it because money isn't attention. I said attention. You said what do you do it for? And I said attention.
Because I have depression problems. Is that what you're going to get on with?
I'm not blaming you for it. I don't even have a problem. I'm just telling you why you did it. That's okay.
Okay, so I did it for attention. So what the fuck do you do this shit for? You do it really to support your family and for money, or do you do it for attention too?
Well, I mean, that's a pretty complicated question because originally I did it for my own entertainment because I couldn't watch WWE anymore without venting.
Okay, stop right there. Your own entertainment. So don't you realize that I do it exactly for that reason, my own entertainment? I'm a depressed individual, Joe.
Right, but eventually, but it also equals attention. Listen, and I did my old YouTube channel for attention. I will say that. Before that, but when I did the WWE, I know, but when I did the WWE reviews in 2012, that was literally because
WWE, Joe. Fuck it, none of us care anymore. You've already established enough now that all we give a fuck about anymore is Throwdown on Thursdays and monetizes on Fridays. That's where your fan base comes from. You've established something that's way beyond the WWE. And I know that you are a big wrestling advocate, and I know that you got your independent shows, and you're hired by these people, and I know you got to keep it professional, Joe. I get it. I do, dude. And I think all of us do, as fucking fans do. And I'm telling you this, not just as your friend that I tried to be with you millions of times, but I'm telling you this as a fucking fan, too.
That's creepy.
We fucking love you for the fucking realness that you bring, Joe, and I'm not fucking with you.
I got you, man. I got no problem. I'm telling you, I just answered your question. You asked me why, you got banned, and that's the way I felt when
I know you got Road Dog up in here probably watching shit. I get it.
The thing is, though,
you know that's the truth.
Scott, and on a side note, well, not directly side note, but one of the things is that you can't have you plugging shit. It doesn't matter who it is. Even I don't plug shit in the chat.
I'm sorry that I did. If I did that, man, I am fucking.
Well, it would have been okay. It would have been okay if it was like once, but like you were like spam at the time. You were like typing it over and over again.
Yeah, I know what I did, Joe.
All right. Well, that was the issue.
All over the chat.
That was the issue because that was weird. So that was like, all right. So, but
yeah,
but you're
we've
fine.
had it many times where people try to plug shit and it gets to be problematic.
But what am I plugging? I'm not even making money on this shit.
I didn't say it. I already told you. I know that. I know you're not making money.
A plug is a plug.
I'm gonna plug your ass.
Okay,
people call in.
I'm gonna rape you.
I felt like
I'm gonna rape you, Scott.
I felt like Tommy called in. Tommy called in tonight. He spoke his fucking mind, which you know what? I know Tommy hates my guts, and I know he's always gonna hate my guts. I know that. But I sent this guy a prized possession, John Dunsworth, Jim Levy, and the Trailer Park Boys down. Autograph. I sent that shit to him twice, not once, twice. It cost me $120 fucking, okay? And yeah, I was mad about it, but I let it go and I treated it like a joke. But he was led and manipulated by other people who think that I'm serious about it when I wasn't anymore. And I love that guy, dude. I do. And you know that, Joe, and I think you know that, Jake.
You told me Tommy was a loser that needed to
stand. Now they were coming in and making fun of him and profiting off it. I hated that shit, dude. I fucking hated it. And when I heard Tommy call in tonight, I said, fuck the SmackDown review. Let's get it out tonight. Fuck SmackDown. Fuck WWE. Let's just fucking go heart to heart tonight. Everybody, let's go. Let's let it off our fucking chests. Because everybody's stressed out.
Hey, Scott, are you in a bathtub naked with a razor blade right now? Somebody wants to know.
Yeah, a young Republican might be, and I might go suck his dick later. How about that?
Oh,
how about I go suck young Republican's dick? Huh? In a bathtub full of fucking blood, tomato juice.
My God.
Huh? Me and young Republican in a bathtub full of tomato juice. That'll be your new donation, you sick, twisted fucks.
Oh, my God.
Tell me I ain't speaking from her. Jake DeMarco knows when I'm speaking from her. Come on, Jake.
No, I know you genuinely care about everybody. I've said that openly.
Hey, why did you leak a bunch of weird ass audio with Jake on your channel the other day or whatever?
I didn't mean to do that without his permission. I actually asked him. Listen, I'm gonna fucking straight up say right here.
It was really weird audio. I got a lot of angry calls about that one. Why did that happen?
I bet you did, Joe. I bet you did. But the only thing that I care about, I don't care about the calls you got, Joe. What I do care about is that did you give Jake any shit for that? Did you?
No, I never even mentioned it to him.
Yeah,
then that's the first time nothing else matters. As long as Joe didn't give Jake shit for it, then I don't care about what anybody else said. That's all I give a fuck about is the fucking people that do these shows, that give the quality of these shows. I made a fucking mistake. I did, and Jake knows this, and I fucking apologize immensely for this shit. I fucking did something stupid, and I can't believe it. The first person to call me out on it was Young Republican. And I honestly didn't think I did anything wrong. I really didn't. But then when I started to listen to Jake's messages, and I was like, shit, you're right. I kind of took and put them fucking private messages way out of context. I put them on I put those messages.
Is this Festivus? Because this has turned into Tommy and Scott's area of the grievances.
I don't know, I guess it's on my side and not you guys. I did. When I fucking heard from Jake and I listened to it, I realized what I did was fucking wrong. I owned up to it like a motherfucking man. I said, I apologized and took that shit down. I re-uploaded that video because it's over one of my dead friends, and it meant the fucking world to me. I re-uploaded it without Jake. I felt bad for that shit, Jake. Tell him.
No, you did. You absolutely apologized.
Come on, you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing when you uploaded that shit with Jake. Come on.
The fuck I did, Joe. I was fucking crying. You asked me. I was crying over that shit, dude.
What is this? This isn't like when I played Jesse's messages. This isn't like when I played Jesse's messages. I mean, that was a whole fucking 3 minutes or 5 minutes of Jake.
Yeah, I think he was genuinely upset and not thinking through everything. And
yeah, I don't know about that, but whatever. I still like you, Scott, but I don't know about that. I think you're smarter than that, Jake.
You know, I'm forgiving, so. He apologized, and
All right, but anyway, Scott, listen, I love you, man. I'm going to go play some PUBG, Scott. I want you to get drunk and then call later on when you're hammered out of your mind, and I won't answer because I won't be on Skype.
No, don't drink. Go do something productive. Go make another video like you did.
He actually dropped off. I didn't hang up on him. He just dropped off.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was giving him the last word. So, Scott, I was giving you the last word.
I've been telling him, don't drink. He was making the video about aliens and shit the other day. I said, keep up with that stuff. Do something productive.
Jesus.
He was in a, another dark spot.
I'll talk about this on Patreon tomorrow.
Yeah. Ooh,
myself.
there you go.
I'll talk about it myself on Patreon tomorrow. Anyway, we're going to play some PUBG. I'll see you over there, Jake.
All right, send me an invite. I'm in the party, I'll see you in a second.
All right, let's get wet. I got my AC going on, man. It's going to be fucked up tonight. We got fucking Troy coming in. It's like old times with Troy coming in. Going live.
Super chat.
On
Super
Twitch.
Chat.
Scott STFU.
Oh, man. Hey, thanks to Abel Salas Jr. for the 316, Abel Salas Jr. And thanks to ADTR, man. Thanks for the $2. Well, I'll tell you one thing.
We've got a new subscriber.
Hey, Khan, thanks for subscribing. Khan! Drasalim Khan, thank you very much for subbing to the channel. What's up? If you guys are new, make sure you sub down below. We got more drama on this fucking show than WWE has on their fucking show. I could probably sell a better SummerSlam at this point with this show's drama. Tonight. Live on Twitch right now, by the way, as well. For all you Twitchers out there. Let's blow it up on Twitch. Come on, let's do it. Give it to me. All right. Let me get my other headset on, you motherfuckers. A lot of people going to the purple place.
The purple place. I still laugh when you say that.
Don't know what's up with Troy yet, but I assume he's in the middle of a game, so let me check my phone and see.
Is he on? Are you live on the purple place?
Yes.
Doesn't show it as... Oh, there we go. Now it came on.
You know what? Let's cancel, because I think Troy's coming. He said normal or test server, and I said, well, there's I mean,
we can go to the test server if you want. I don't know what they're testing.
Wait a minute, I didn't think the test server was up.
Yeah, it says it right there. The PTS is available.
Oh shit, let's go test then. What are they testing though?
I have no idea.
Let's find out what they're testing.
We'll check it out though.
Test.
Right here. Xbox game preview, private test server patch notes.
Dynamic weather and limb penetration. What the fuck? Fuck it. We should play it just because.
Yeah, limb penetration, so the bullets actually go through. Like if somebody's arm is up, it goes through their arm into their head. Kind of like, Damage 1 used to just stop at the hand. Now it'll go through the arm and into the body.
What the fuck?
They're also... Weapon attachment management when replacing items has been improved. So when you remove or replace attachments, it'll now drop on the floor if there's no room in your inventory. When you attach anything directly from loot, the replaced attachment will be dropped onto the floor if there's no room. When you replace an extended magazine with a quick draw, the extended magazine will overflow ammunition.
Wow.
Colorblind settings have been improved. Eliminated teammates can now place markers on the map. Killed feed now displays personal knockouts. In squads, the last surviving teammate, if they disconnect, all teammates will receive rewards instead of not receiving anything.
There's a million bug fixes.
Dynamic weather. Yeah, the dynamic weather actually looks really cool. You got snow and rain and torrential downpours. So
wow, that should make the game run like balls.
I don't know. I'm with it, and it looks to be running fine on a regular Xbox.
Different. All right, let's give it a try.
Small clusters of houses have been added to some areas of Arangel, the first map. This way there's more places to loot. So, dynamic weather for Arangel is overcast, and Miramar is overcast and sunset. Includes rain, fog, snow, and etc. during the game. More tactical landscapes have been added near the river, so there's more trees and embankments and cliffs. More dirt roads have been added for better vehicle effectiveness. Add trees, Snovka military base. Certain high slope sections of roads have been lowered to enhance vehicle effectiveness. Smoke and flames from vehicles have been optimized to improve frame rate. Server performance has been improved by adjusting the replication rate. Optimize CPU, optimize sound, and like fixes. So.
Wow.
Sounds good.
All right, well, let's do duo first since Troy's taking a little bit here. Yeah, what's up, everybody? What's up, Blue Easy? Oh. Yeah, Wolf doesn't play on Xbox, so even though we were playing together, playing NHL together, he doesn't play on Xbox, so this update is huge, dude. There's a million bug fixes.
Since when does he not play on Xbox?
I don't know. He was like, I'll play NHL, and I'm like, want to play PUBG? He's like, I only play on tablet.
Yeah, I know he said he plays on mobile, but
yeah, he won't play this game on Xbox.
I thought that was.
I'm like, why? We were good on Xbox. He just doesn't. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna play it on Xbox. He's like, you should play it on mobile, and I'm like, I would, but I don't like it on mobile, like at all. I can't. I don't know. I just don't like playing with my phone. My neck gets stiff. It's fucking horrible. I got a stiff neck, Jake.
Not all that stiff.
Make sure you guys get out to NXT Lowell Thursday. Let's try to Billy, bring it to me, Billy. Dude, let's go school.
Wherever you want to go, I'm down.
Just while we're killing time, I guess.
Yeah, apparently you fall further down faster, but you don't go as far as you used to.
Again, so. Jesus, they made it. They already cut that off.
Yeah. I was reading some of the feedback.
It was all weird jumping out of the plane. That was bizarre. It is weirder. Looks like we're pointed down more.
Yeah, certainly feels that way.
I don't know, if we make it to school, then that's not bad, actually. Yeah, we're gonna make it to school. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, there's a few people going to the school.
Oh, this is gonna be tough, actually.
I had to pull my chute, obviously, a little ahead. We can land in these buildings to the right now.
Other people are bailing, yeah.
Because I'm gonna be shy of
this. Let's go right. There's people over here, though, so it's gonna be a fight. Let's go to the far end. Oh, there's a lot of people here, too. It doesn't even matter. Everybody tried doing this.
No, it doesn't. There's people all over.
Let's hit this far side one left over here.
Alright, I landed way far short, so I'm coming to you right now. I'm just gonna run straight across and head into that garage and try and grab a gun.
There's a hole in this house.
Yeah, they changed some of the houses and stuff. They said they made it more tactical.
What do you mean they made it more tactical? What are you talking about? I mean, there's a glitch over there. But...
There's... Are you getting shot at?
But it's right.
There's smoke in your
near
house.
Me. I'm looking over at your house.
Yeah, I'm over here now.
There was people near you. Oh, I see guys out there fighting.
Yeah, I know. Trying to get up the stairs quick.
Someone's coming in my house. I just jumped down.
Okay.
Shot him a couple times, but I'm out of ammo. If he comes outside, I'm gonna pan him.
Going to the roof,
I'm gonna pan him if he comes outside. He's shooting at me. I'm running away. I missed him with the pan. He's shooting at me. I'm running behind your house.
I shot at him a few times.
Oh, I missed him with the pan down here. He's in the house. I knocked him.
Nice.
Got him.
Beautiful.
Oh, that was sick. I lured him in.
That was beautiful.
His buddy.
I kept shooting at him with the pistol.
His buddy's gonna be coming. Oh, that's you. That might be.
He's got to be working his way this way.
That might be his buddy.
I'm here, back behind the building.
Is that you?
I'm in the building with you now. Yeah. I don't know where you want to go now.
I'm an alkie and have mental issues. Help me, Joe. You're my only hope. Gobble gobble. Welcome back, boys.
Oh, HBK for life. What's been up, man? Thanks for that. I hope you're doing all right, man, with your issues, bro. We all definitely have some issues, but that's sounds like it's a little bit tougher to deal with, man. I appreciate you telling me that.
There's a Jeep to our left. Sorry, I didn't interrupt you there. Okay. Yeah, there's a Jeep to our left. House. I can't tell if it's...
there was a guy in this house last time I checked, right here in this left house.
Yeah.
Let's just rush him and try to kill him and get his shit.
Backpack there.
That was me.
Yeah.
No he may have ran out, but he might be up there. Nope.
He's up the stairs. He hit me. Wait, hold on. He's at the top of the stairs.
Hold on. I got a smoke grenade. I'm gonna scare him and then we'll go up.
All right, give me a second to use the healing.
He threw a grenade out. He threw a stun grenade out the window. It's probably coming down.
I shot him twice, but he's got a shotgun, so I'm moving my way down the stairs.
Shit.
I don't want to pin you in.
Got him! Got him!
Times. Nice, nice.
Plus there's another one.
I'm down here. It was just...
Is that you moving?
Him that I saw, but yeah.
Wow, that was sick. I jumped up and shot him in the head with the fucking
That was
pistol.
awesome. You're on fucking fire. You were just nailing it today.
That was fucking awesome.
You have any bandages?
No.
Here, I used to. I'm already on top the rest of you.
I got a Red Bull though. I took that.
Yeah, well, still, take the rest of the bandages. So you got some. Here, he's got a first aid kit up here. I'll take the bandages. You take the first aid.
Yeah, either way. I knew. I told you, man. We got to kill him. We're gonna get his stuff. Wow, how many quick draws?
Hell yeah.
Huh? He's got like 1 million quick draws. Does he have a gun?
He's got a ton of them. He's got a shotgun.
I'll take his frag, and that's about it. You can have everything else. Yeah, I'll take one of those though. He's got 2, doesn't he? No.
What, the shotgun?
No, shit. We need weapons. Fuck, we don't have any weapons.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for
I got an Uzi with nothing.
I'm looking for...
It's got 2 bullets.
Shit, we gotta find a different gun. What does the circle look like? Oh, we're in the circle.
Yeah, we're in the circle.
We gotta find some weapons or we're gonna be dead.
I know we do. Badly. Alright, I'm freaking...
Fuck. We got no fucking weapons. Let's try this house.
I'm checking this other building just to see if I can find 9mm.
Yeah. He definitely looted it.
I just need 9mm at this point. Anything up there?
No, this is empty. There's a vest up here though if you need that. Alright, this is all looted. We gotta get let's go north up here. Nobody probably can't believe anybody went up there. I'm gonna run up there as quickly as oh wait a minute. Yeah, let's quickly run up there. There probably was people there, but
I'm getting the vest on quick.
I'm gonna go get the I'm gonna go get a bike. There's a bike over here. Let's get the bike. Where did the plane flew over there? Okay.
Yeah, we should go,
let's go way over here.
Yeah, we should definitely go west instead of...
Nobody, because the plane went slightly to the left, so...
Yeah. So where do you want to go instead then? You want to go like...
We'll go over near Malta.
Away from the school?
If we can get to Malta real quick, or whatever it's called over there. It's not Malta, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna get the bike. I'm coming.
Okay.
Probably nobody over there. Probably our only chance to get a bunch of weapons without having to fight anybody first.
You are fucking on fire now.
As long as I don't hit anything there. Whoa.
How many shots did you put in that guy to kill him?
I probably shot like 10 shots at him. I hit him a few times, but it was the headshot that was really good at the end.
Yeah, the headshot I saw on the stream. I wasn't sure how many you had to hit, but...
Wow, this bike...
He must have healed a little bit. I hit him 4 or 5 times, but... If we can get second gear start, then...
Yeah, let's take a look.
The doors are closed. Doesn't mean it's not. I'm gonna go in the back.
This is good news. We got good news here. There's a DP and a shotgun.
There's a 12 gauge.
Well, there's stuff upstairs, I guarantee. There's probably 9mm in here somewhere, too. There's always 9mm in this fucking place. I left my helmet over there. It's a little damaged, though.
No 9mm.
Fuck.
There's 45. .45 again. Cheek pad.
This is how it's gonna be, huh? Check the back door. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Scope.
Level 3 backpack. I got a 6 scope.
Oh shit.
Damn. I'll take.
Dropping a quick draw and a couple other things here. Compressor.
Level 2 backpack up top here.
Yeah, you got one too, don't you?
Yeah. So if you need one or no?
Yeah, I need one. Yep. Coming.
Yeah, go up the stairs. I got a level 3. There's more buildings up here. I'm gonna start checking them out.
Those doors look closed.
Yeah, so far so good. Did you just jump out a window? Okay.
I'm gonna go get the bike and move it closer. That's dropping right near us. It's gonna drop right over you almost. Just a little bit of ways away. I'm gonna go get it.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Say I'd cover you, but using the fucking shotgun ain't gonna do either of us any good.
It's a little ways away actually, but it's not bad.
Fuck, it's all 45 ammo again.
I'm gonna wait and see if anybody else jumps on it.
Alright.
If nobody does, then we can go grab it.
I'm going to check. I'm checking these buildings here. It's the motherfucking T-Rex.
Somebody's on it already.
Shit.
Gonna die.
I almost killed him. He doesn't really know where the shots came from. It's behind the wall over here. His buddy's going for the package.
There's a 3-scope.
Oh shit! His buddy took me down. Fuck. What's up, Troy?
No. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I wasn't even close to you at that point. Alright, that sucks. Hopefully there's a longer range weapon in here. Damn it. As soon as I saw you go down, I ran out the front door and I'm like, I can try and get to you, and then you were down.
Nah, it's whatever. I just kind of went psycho since we didn't have anything and whatever. I felt like shooting at somebody before we played with Troy, so I was like, ah, fuck it. Maybe we can kill these guys. The bike's still
an attempt to get vengeance
out front ahead. I had a fucking, I hate the DP, man. That's why I can never snipe with that thing. What's up, Troy? You wet?
Oh yeah, it's inaccurate as fuck.
Yeah, it's like the AKM. I hate the AKM too. That thing is all over the place.
Oh, it's the best now. It's so much stronger. You just can't go full auto with it. You
No, even single, I hate it.
You gotta feather it.
I don't like it single either. It's fucking it's just too much recoil. But I like the M4 or whatever. I mean, M14 or whatever. Like I'll shoot with that.
Yeah, the M4 is great.
I'd rather shoot with the fucking Scar too, like than the AKM.
I've always liked anything that uses 5.56. So.
Yeah, the mini. Now we just need D Moon and we got the full crew.
I just want to get to the roof and see if I can see these guys. Where was it that they were shooting at you?
Yeah, they hear him right there. They were at the package. They got it, and then there was either a different group or it's the guy's buddy who shot me. So they probably took off on their bike already.
Yeah, they just took off on that bike. That is really picky for sensitivity. I'm gonna change that after. It's really fast. It's super amped up. It's gonna get me fucking killed.
Fucking goddamn
vehicle.
I left the vehicle up there too. It was back there.
They had the bike.
They had a different bike, I thought. They didn't have our bike. Unless someone else took our bike.
Oh, no?
There's ammo in our 9mm over there. We in the red zone, too. What the fuck? Fucking red zone. What's up? Real Cody, thanks for the host, man. What's up to HBK for the bits? Thanks for the donation, man. You don't play on mobile anymore, right?
I never started.
I'm talking to Jake, though.
Yeah, I haven't played. I never played the official one. I only played the Chinese. Well, actually, no. I played the official one like a couple of games. I never really got into it, though. But it was easy to clean house. And then I found a way to hook up my Xbox controller to the mobile one. It was like a real unfair advantage. Then I was getting like 20, 30 kills a game.
Is there some special software you have to download?
Nope. Yeah, the Xbox controllers can hook up via Bluetooth, so.
I just don't like mobile. I don't like it.
Wow.
I tried playing with Bobby and I was like,
that was literally it.
This sucks.
Oh, maybe try it with the Xbox controller.
Maybe that would be alright.
I don't know if they patched it since then.
If I had a bigger screen, I would do it. Too, like if I had a big ass tablet, maybe I would do it.
I was using the 8 Plus, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah, see? Looking for people to shoot me, ta-da.
I'm gonna shoot you. Huh? What? Oh yeah, I didn't think. Well, because it can't download anything. Because I told you it's broken. There's something wrong with it. It won't sync up to the store. Good luck. I don't know.
Good luck.
Good luck. Me and Bobby went on a fucking 15-game win streak. Yeah, what's up, Mike? NHL.
Oh, that's cool.
It was hockey, though. But it was still pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised he played at all, you know?
Scrubville.
How's Madden?
Sure.
I saw you tweeting saying it was a real glitch.
It's like last year if you made it more glitchy. It's the same exact game, but with rendering glitches. Like, so they added a couple animation elements to it that are a little different. And it seems like they're really glitchy, so... My guy went into an animation the other day and it started in slow motion. So he was like, and then it snapped out of the animation real quick and threw my guy into the fans.
That's not a bug,
that's not going
that's
to
a
cause
feature.
any problems. Yeah, that's a feature right there. That's a.
Whoa.
Hey, all that to get shot in the back.
That's a feature.
All right.
Getting shot in the back by a guy.
That is indeed.
Normally you just get stabbed in the back.
Nature
Well,
of the
that's why
beast.
you're dead. That guy's name was Jesus. I don't know what that means, but...
Jesus. Mountain Dew sent me this mini case of soda. It's a portable battery, like a power bank.
Like literally Mountain Dew sent it to you?
Yeah, it was from Mountain Dew, like promotion they have going on. It's a power bank, but it's in. It looks like a mini 12-pack of soda.
Buenos noches.
Buenas noches, Cancer. Oh.
Buenos noches, Cancer.
Yeah, the Android emulator you can use as well. Then you can play on PC. So. I always forget about that. BlueStacks.
Ah.
There's a bunch
Can you
of
like
them
point
actually,
and
but-
click too?
What's that?
Or no, it still just emulates the phone.
Nosotros
It emulates the phone.
Nosotros hablamos español.
You can play
motherfucker.
any APK file on your PC. So.
Let me see.
Are we doing 3-man or?
Yeah.
No, I was like rolling with the ram. There's only been like what one time where
some guy fucked up, yeah.
where it totally went wrong. The guy was a dick.
Get some chicken dinner, baby.
Hey, big bad ads. Where did Jake go? It looks like there's only 3 people here. Jake, big bad ads. Thanks for the donation, man.
It's reconnecting. It just said I lost connection to Xbox Live.
Oh, no, there you are.
Oh yeah. No, that's
The
Nicola.
game.
Not.
Yeah, the game crashed.
Oh no, fuck. Gay fuck.
Alright, we'll just go hot.
Yeah, we'll just kill ourselves.
Is the jet ski made of wood? What the fuck?
It does look like retarded. It looks like a jet ski I've never seen before.
Don't F us, Todd, you Mexican bastard.
I don't think they've ever seen a jet ski.
Thank you, HBK, for life. Thanks to Big Bad Ads as well. Let's get the big bad dick. Where's fucking D Moon been? That's what I'm wondering. I haven't talked to him in forever.
I saw he got
He went to the moon.
He got what? Leached?
An Elite controller.
Oh, that's right. I did see that tweet. So yeah, that's right. I did see that. Fucking lucky fucker. I've broken 5 of them.
He probably didn't put it in a pan like I did.
Yeah, you had the Elite tweet.
Los maté
looks really
a
good.
todos ustedes.
Yeah, so what they do, they added the dynamic weather and bullet penetration. Now you can shoot through people's forearms.
Yeah.
Let's just jump right away and go hospital.
Tengo un
When we die, we
arma.
can go get Jake.
Tu madre es gorda.
I'm out.
Hablamos.
Going for the back one. I think I overshot the
I
close one.
overshot it too, yeah. But I think I'm still gonna hit it because I'm gonna do some crazy shit. No fucking way, you fucking cunt! I fucking should have made that. That's fucking
Oh,
horseshit.
shit.
I'm gonna kill myself anyway, but
Yeah, you like clipped the edge there. That was bullshit.
so how you doing, Jake? Are you back in and everything?
Yeah, I'm in the game.
Alright, so you're good?
It just kicked me out of the matchmaking.
Oh, that's fucking stupid. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go kill myself then. Well, I'm gonna fucking engage people every time.
Yeah, don't die. I'm watching. You're at the hospital. You got a point.
What's that
Try.
noise? Oh, it's the smoke I threw.
Oh, that's the smoke I threw.
That was pretty fucking funny. I was like, what's that noise? Oh, it's the smoke I threw.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm retarded.
What was that from? Didn't I say that? Or is that a movie? No, it's a movie. Right? It's like, oh my, oh, I forgot I'm retarded.
I don't know. It just sounds like something.
It just fits.
Well, it sounds like truth, but
Exactly.
it sounds like me.
Nice if I found anything
Wow.
besides a pistol.
Oh, you guys should be with me then.
I'm gonna sit here and eat my salty penis while I wait.
Delicious. Oh, a car. I guess that's something.
Delicious penis.
Dude, I keep finding fucking M16s. It's crazy.
Yeah. That and sickles. You sick bastard.
I'm a sick old bastard. Dude, the new camera turning is really throwing me off how quickly it turns around, like when I'm not looking that way. They changed the radius so drastically, I feel like. Well, I know they did, but it feels like that because they did. Our buddies are going to be really surprised when I shoot them. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god, fucking double fucking first aid kits and more smoke bombs. Oh man, why didn't Jake make it in this game with us? This was fucking nuts.
PUBG.
Because he's got Walmart internet.
We gotta fucking move.
Fucking Comcast has been awful around here lately.
I know, I'm telling you, man.
Just on a side note.
Either Abby's JD or it's somebody purposely seeming like JD so they can frame him to make it look like it's him. It's one of the two. I'm not completely sold that that is JD and not somebody else mannerizing him. Using his
I don't think that's
using
a word.
his mannerisms is what I want to say. That's actually a word.
There we go.
That almost makes sense.
You know, because I was like, why would he have a separate account that's exactly like where he acts exactly like himself, basically, but is a girl? And then multiple people DMing me, telling me about how they think it's him. I mean, maybe it isn't him and it's them. You know, like trying to make him look.
It was just funny how like he always makes a joke about Titus O'Neil in the you know, being
the catering thing.
In catering. And then this Abby person's like, oh, it's better than being in catering, you know, like just those kind of comments.
There's a go-kart, buggy or whatever.
I'll come out there and get in it with you if you want to ditch everybody.
I love the people defending her though suddenly. I was like, why does it matter? Like, who gives a shit either way, but still, it's just funny if it is. Not like it's a big deal.
Wow.
It's weird, but it's funny.
It is weird, yeah, for sure.
It's certainly bizarre to have an, you know, people do have alternate accounts, but to have a female alternate, all right, whatever floats your boat. Yeah, and then people found the girl on Instagram. People were like, oh, that's not her. Yeah, it is. Reverse search came up.
Yeah, all you have to do is a reverse search. The person didn't even change the name of the image. Like, whoever did it is an idiot. If it is him, he's a fucking dildo. I don't know if it's him, though. I'm still not sure. There's a Jeep over here. We got a Jeep.
Nice.
A Jeep that's
not
even rendering. Look at this Jeep. It's all crippled and just looking at shit.
Uzi up there. Something a gun.
I'm good. I got a bunch of shit. Stopping here.
Level 2 vests.
Honestly, my personal opinion is that
I checked that
at
one.
its best when when it first came out.
What?
Yes, the vehicle when the game first came out, I feel like that was the best it ran.
The vehicles? Oh,
the vehicles, yes, were everything. The whole game ran.
yeah, the vehicles were a
I feel
little
like it was
ridiculous.
at its best when it first released. They were overpowered, yeah, but like they should be in another sense. But I don't know.
It was a little ridiculous, like when you bumped into something and lost half your health in the car. That stuff was bad, but I mean, mostly everything else was alright.
At least I can aim across the map and not have to wait for everything to load.
Well, we should go get them.
The
and
way I
leave
just
something.
died.
Go back,
That
Halo.
sucked.
Oh.
Go back.
I thought, fuck it, because I just want to get to Jake.
No, win this shit.
Like, we shouldn't even play the game, I felt. But
where's the other guy?
He's down there. I was heading towards him, and he said turn around and get the other guy, so I did. He's on the other side of that hill. Oh, he's no, we're not getting him. Look where he is. He's a fucking numbskull.
Oh, I was looking at my dot. My dot had my number on it. I was so freaking confused.
What's up, everybody? Man, this thing is driving slow as fuck.
I say follow the dirt road to Pollyanna. Keep going straight across up the hill. Whoa!
Oh, that's what you get for that.
I got a friend.
Oh, we're getting shot.
Oh, nope, fine. Get in.
How did that? What happened?
It just rolled back over.
That's weird.
We got out. We waited it right.
Someone shot at us too?
I didn't hear any gunshots.
Oh,
no.
we got shot. I got shot. I got hurt.
Maybe from the vehicle.
Oh,
Yeah, it looked like you
I heard
got
a
it from the vehicle rolling.
It sounded like a bullet that hit me. It was like I was like, oh, we're getting shot.
Yeah, exactly.
We could check
That's
these
exactly
buildings.
it, Peter Quill.
I don't think anyone's up here, or we could keep going to Pollyanna. Why do you always turn the car around?
I didn't turn it around. It's the way the car landed. It's all fucked up.
What's up, Jay?
I love Delvin in here.
Cars that drives like shit now.
Peter Quill said someone did shoot from the left, so you were right, Joe.
I know. Yeah, I agree. I heard the fucking bullet, man. It was. I got hit.
I don't have any
Good call,
game
though.
audio, so.
No, good call though. It was. Somebody tried to fuck me up, man. Someone tried to fuck me up. Dropped a bunch of shit on this roof.
You're in charge of the vehicle. I'm heading out on foot.
Oh God, why do you do that? Someone's coming over here. Someone's here.
Where are they?
They're driving away. Don't worry about them now. We scared them.
Oh, that was just. I thought there was somebody else in the house
No.
with you.
We scared the fuck out of them. Oh, they were going. We tore their ashes apart. Fuck you, Womack.
Scar here. You just Scar?
We're coming. I'm good, but he might. Sound black to me. Oh my God, the Scaleri brothers.
Do y'all see the circle is green, or is that just because I changed the colorblind effect?
What?
I turned on, if you switch to one of the colorblind modes right now, it changes the colors of a couple things. I think it changed the, like, my, when I look at the map, everything's green instead of blue. Makes the blood purple instead of red.
Switching cars. We're almost out of gas.
Fucking. Oh,
We're like
okay.
really almost out of gas. Boom.
Oh my god. Oh shit, this guy actually joined the party. I didn't notice.
Hell yeah.
The guy that's in the Jeep with us is in the party.
Good. Yellow guy's actually getting out of the blue right now almost. That's pretty cool. Is that him or is the blue in with us?
Oh, look at that.
Didn't see that.
Aww.
Fucking dum-dum.
Guess I should have drove.
Yeah, you should have. That didn't look like it was there to me. My bad. Let's head in here.
Just park it along one of the roads here.
Our buddy's coming from that side.
Why? Oh my god, why? I think if I said put the Jeep in the worst spot you could think you could put a Jeep, you couldn't have found a better example.
These doors are open.
You drove it out into the middle of the field.
Yeah, it was a little away from the brick. I wanted right up on the brick, but the driving's so weird I couldn't figure it out. Oh, yellow's down.
He got ambushed on the bridge.
This building's been run through.
Yeah, this one too.
Didn't grab everything though.
That's what it looks like they did.
Yeah, that whole thing is fucked. Gonna have to go across the street.
No point in wasting time looking for scraps. Yeah, let's just keep moving into the city.
Yeah, there's these doors are open too. It looks like they looted this shit a while ago too. I mean,
Figures.
There might be some shit in here. They left a few things. Like a suppressor. What was that? What's going on?
Oh, he's shooting at the house over here by me, southeast.
Someone jumped out.
He just threw a grenade. He's in this house.
I'm gonna get up.
Oh, it's got bars on the windows. He made a grenade himself.
Why won't this
Still
door
a
close?
friend of yours?
Why the fuck? That door won't close.
Oh.
My game is all glitched right now. He's down. He's
Oh my
down.
god, that guy's holding the gun straight up.
There's a guy on the far side building. There's a guy on the building behind that building. On the roof. Across from you. There's another guy across from you in another building. I wouldn't worry about him right now. Someone just chucked a grenade over at me. I'm chucking grenades at him. There's a guy on the floor. There's two of them. Two of them come towards you. They're flanking me. They're coming at me. Take me out.
They said they were coming after me.
Nope, they've been fighting with me this whole time. They're outside your building.
Yeah, I see him.
They're watching their buddies' boxes. They probably know you're in there. Maybe.
Let's hope they come back up.
Ending the U, yeah, I know. I thought they would too. I thought they would know you're there. They must have thought I was you or whatever. I don't know. I was chucking crate. I was in like a fucking grenade battle with them.
Where do I have to go here? Where am I going? Oh, great. Remember, kids, always remember where you park your Jeep.
How many left?
How can you
43?
forget I parked it in the desert?
I moved it.
That's why you forgot.
Right, there's 43
Let's
left.
go faster. Let's go faster.
There's a lot of people alive. This is crazy. Fucking all this time in this game.
Yeah, there is.
In that
Yeah.
circle, and there's fucking half.
There's a lot of left.
Half the
There's
people.
43 still. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck.
I don't know if I was behind or not.
It's just fucking crazy that. Just look at that circle, and there's 43 people alive. Are you fucking kidding me? How the fuck did that happen? And how the fuck did you land straight?
The hell happened
I'm
there?
me. And because I'm me.
That was bizarre.
Come on, it's barely fucking moving. Now I'm moving too far backwards.
You getting shot?
Fuck this fucking game.
Oof.
Oh, sorry, you're going a mile an hour. Oh, sorry, you're going a mile an hour the other way.
Well,
oh, sorry, you're going a mile an
At
hour.
that point, you were sitting duck target practice because you flipped over in a car and all these people are around probably seeing you, and so you shouldn't have healed anyway. You should just kept getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah, fuck that game.
That was retarded, though. Jesus Christ. Right in the back of the head, I had the greatest view of it. We all got shot in the back, I feel like.
Yeah, you guys got screwed.
Well, except for me, I faced my guy's head on and got raped. Jake took one in the back before the game started.
Took one in the ass.
Take one in the damn dick.
Jake, I can't send you an invite. You gotta join on your own.
I sent it anyway. You should get mine. You look like fucking Jeff Hardy.
I've been known to be extreme.
Alright, it's load me in now. Took me back to the main menu.
I told Bobby we needed a fourth, but he probably won't come.
Yeah, yeah. I'm mobile.
I just can't play with Troy. He's just too... We don't mesh, you know? He's a boss, and I'm a boss, and...
He's too good.
We just...
Makes me look bad.
What was it he did the other day? He said that like 900 times on the stream. So fucking, I just don't mesh well. I'm like, dude, Troy wasn't there the night you quit. Like, the night you quit, it was me. Oh, no, he said that something about... Yeah, he said Troy. He said, I don't mesh well with Troy.
I was there when he quit.
I was like, no, Jake was there. That other guy was there. The listener was there. Jake was there. I was there, and you were there, Bobby. And I said, Troy wasn't there. And we always do well. We were always doing pretty well with each other, whether it was Troy or that listener we were playing with. And you quit that night pretty much for no reason. We actually had all right games. So then he was like, I don't know, maybe I was just mad. And I'm like, yeah, that's what it was. He fucking...
Maybe.
He was extremely pissed off.
But out of nowhere, too, because we were all right. Then he was like, I'm going to take him, and you take him, and let's...
He's pissed off at nothing.
I was like, well, why didn't you just say you just wanted to play with me then or whatever? He's like, well, I don't mind Jake. And, oh, yeah, that guy Rad or whatever, I played with him for months afterwards. I'm like, well, then what the fuck did you leave the game for if you liked everybody? It's fucking...
Yeah, really. If you liked everybody... Because him and I talked a lot afterwards. He kept messaging me back and forth about he's playing this, playing that. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Not a lot, but like every now and again, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, that guy's got the thriller
All
coat.
Bobby ever does is like I introduce him to a bunch of people that he becomes friends with, and then he fucking ignores me for like months. Just like everything else in my life.
We never played anything, but he'd message me occasionally, like
yeah, we
once
played a
every
shit ton
month.
of Halo Reach.
Me and you?
Oh, really? See? Go figure.
No, me and Bobby.
What are you talking about? I literally the other day just said to him, I was like, the other day on the stream, I was like, dude, we should play some Halo Reach. That'd be weird if we just jumped on Halo. I don't play that ever. Like, I haven't played that in forever, years. I don't know if you fucking know.
I just downloaded it.
Yeah, I'm not saying we played recently.
Oh.
I'm saying that's what you said when, like, that was when I first met Bobby. That was the game we were playing.
Oh, okay.
I was
Shit
laughing
ton
'cause
of
I thought
it.
you meant like
I was
now.
like, you gotta be kidding me.
No.
Because I was telling him the other day, I was like, dude.
Wait, last week.
I'm like, let's play some Reach, dude. Just we'll be fucking
That's how
weird.
I took it.
It'll be so weird to jump on Reach. We should do that tonight. Fuck it.
Yeah, I downloaded it.
There you go. Let's go.
Only the best Halo game of all time.
I don't know about that, but it was good.
And begins. I'm on the loading screen.
It was better than 3, I'll tell you that. Except for the campaign.
See, I love
the
3.
3 campaign, though. 3 was the one that...
I still don't know how you didn't like
missed the
3.
islands. Where are we going? Los Leones, let's just do it. Jump in the middle.
Yeah, all right,
Sounds
go.
good. 3, 2, 1, you're up. NASA Venya. Where are we aiming
Still
for?
on the
Direct
loading
center?
screen,
Or...
but I jumped anyways.
With the tallest building you can.
Alright, Mad Joe.
Oh, if you want to go to the tallest building, that's different.
Oh, I'm trying to land the construction
unless you hit the
site.
Spectrum, you got a guy right behind you.
Yep.
So I don't have to run up it, I can just run down it.
I mean, he's right on your ass. And he's not looking for foreplay.
Oh, come on, let me hit the construction site. That's
Look
bullshit.
at this. Oh, I nailed it. Nailed it.
I went right through it because it's not loaded.
There's nothing up here. Fuck.
Damn it. I went right through it. It wasn't loaded and I just kept sailing through.
I thought there'd be shit up here. Oh, there is something up here. It's a fucking goddamn red dot. Fuck do I get down now? Oh! I think I missed it! Oh my god, I thought I missed it.
You don't.
Oh no!
Did you die?
Oh my god.
I need help.
Close.
Shit.
I got him. I got him.
You got him?
Right here.
All right, cool.
Would you get hooked on something?
I'm on the second floor.
I missed my jump.
Holy fuck.
I'm surprised I'm alive. That should definitely have killed me.
I'm not that far.
Oh, yeah, look at your tits, Troy. I would eat your ass out.
I'm a dude.
I know. Now I gotta go all the way up there to get all that shit.
I don't know, fall off again.
I found an 8 scope. I don't want it, but...
Well, you're gonna want it later.
I shouldn't say I don't want it. I don't have anything to use. I don't like using them unless I have a sniper.
Right. You know what? I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna fall off this thing again. Fuck this.
Anything's a sniper with an 8 scope.
Yeah, that's true, but...
I'm almost dead. I have nothing. Like, this is the worst start ever.
What happens when you jump off a fucking building?
If I die in a minute or two, I'm gonna fucking...
I die.
I die. If I die, I die. If I die, I come. Oh, level 2 backpack. That's cool. AKM. Bandages.
That works out well.
Takes so long to apply bandages. Somebody in this fucking building, or is that Jake next door? I wonder.
Might be me next
I
door.
think it's you next door.
Is it Jake next door? Is he wearing khakis?
I hope so, because if it was
State Farm.
Here, I'm gonna blast them.
That's my luck. Hey Joe, what'd you do? Ah!
I've been there.
So have I. Both of you have done that to me. Oh, no, he's in with me, and he fucking shot me once.
Told you I heard somebody.
He literally shot me once. We saw each other. Oh, that's such bullshit.
I knew I heard some
If I literally
shit.
show you this clip, I gotta save it.
Call him Armor DeMarco.
Yeah, there was none in this building.
Somebody's attacking me now. Oh,
Yeah, he's shooting from across the way.
I knew he was over there.
He's got my
But it's a
M16.
different guy that threw something, I think. Somebody else is coming over here.
Yeah, it was one of his
Yep,
buddies.
it's his buddy. His buddy flanked
As soon
me
as I went around the corner,
with a fucking
you're
pistol.
down now too.
Well, that was gay as fuck.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as I went around the corner,
Fucking shit.
he popped me in the head. He got lucky though. He walked into my head. It wasn't like a skill headshot.
I think I can make this jump. Going for it. I made it. That was cool.
Seriously. I said I play solo, I get a decent amount of kills, occasionally win. I play with Joe, my thumbs fall off.
Doesn't seem so dark for
just the world we live in. So were those guys on the roof, or those guys running around that killed you guys?
We were just in the building.
Car 98 up here. Fuck.
Start popping some skulls.
I need some fucking sights before I can even do anything.
Yeah, that always helps, I find. Alright, the purple crosshairs are kind of cool. Actually, you can custom make your own anyway now.
Gavin and Brenna are. I yelled at them.
Somebody's shooting by me. North, northeast. I think it's those same guys.
Fuck. I'm gonna come over by you now, cause
Yeah, it's definitely coming from, like, I think the building just north of me. Where I just marked. Yeah, they're in there.
I'm coming into the building.
I hear you. Tons of 5.56 here. Level 2 vest. A lot of windows in this building.
It's good and also very bad.
There might be somebody on that construction site too. I haven't had any visuals.
I hit the wrong button, so I'm not even spectating you. I'm watching Joe stream, but I'm so far behind. It's awful.
It's really behind. Really behind.
Yeah, they just must be on the other side of that building. I don't think there's really better position on them either. Unless we walked around to the other side of the construction site there.
I can't see anything. I just see buildings. I'm watching windows to see if maybe they run back inside or something. But
Go move to the building to the left. That doesn't give that bit of an angle anyway.
So, Joe, did you see that in the Doom Eternal video? The AI at one point literally says, "Demon is an offensive term. They prefer the term mortally challenged."
Yeah, we were talking about the stupid SJWs getting mad about that dumbass line.
Fucking people going nuts.
That's fucking
well,
what a bunch of
since you mentioned it, people put up a petition to stop the game being produced. Since you mentioned it, like it's gotten so much more volatile. It's ridiculous. I can't even fathom how people get upset over this shit.
Gotta get upset over something.
I thought I heard more footsteps on the stream, Troy, but I've just been the echo.
I like bunghole.
Fucking sight.
You got a roof here? Yeah, it's this window right here. I'm going out.
GameStop had a thing where if you pre-order any game the other day, you get a free.
Oh, this is the building I was in before. I made the jump to that other building.
Oh, did you?
That's right. Yeah, I made this jump here.
Yeah, if you trade in any game, you get a free pre-order. I pre-ordered Black Ops so I could try the Battle Royale beta that's coming out soon for this, the Blackout mode.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious how that's gonna be.
Do you by chance have any extra sights on you?
Any what?
Extra sights?
Actually, I was just about to mention. Yeah, I do. Here.
Alright.
Yeah, I got a drink too.
Running with nothing.
You need health?
No. I'm good for that. I got 3 first aids and 10 bandages. So.
Nice. That sounds like a Magnum. Way off to the west somewhere.
Oh, 290 on the construction site. that was
What
running
level?
up the stairs.
Oh, okay.
I saw him on the second.
I see this. Oh, yep, there he is. There's two of them up there.
Yeah, there's two.
I'm gonna light this guy up. You ready?
Yeah.
Do it.
There you go. There was.
His buddy's head on the left.
There's another one too on the opposite. Oh, roof of 300. There's a guy shooting at us.
The skinny roof?
Yeah, the building. It's the building with the blue base. I knocked him down.
Oh, past the
Yeah.
Oh, I
Right
see
at
him now.
300.
Yep, I see him. Oh, I got him. I killed him.
Yeah.
There's another guy right next to him too.
I fucking mute myself.
This is like the best sniping game we've ever had.
That's
Alright,
that.
guys, make sure you come over to Twitch, guys. I'm going on. Come over to Twitch.
Yeah, we gotta
I
move.
can't believe I just did that with it 3 times.
Yeah, I had a little up. I had the 6.
I got a headshot with the fucking 3 times.
Oh yeah, so if I could make this jump again, it was fun. Whee!
That was pretty fun.
I try to do it all the time at the apartments outside of the school, but I don't think I've made that jump yet.
I hope I recorded that game clip. This is where all that other shooting was, correct?
Yeah. A free first aid kit, right?
This is dangerous.
I was about to say this is likely where we see some trouble.
Keep an eye on the kids.
But
Some of the
stopping
weird
ain't good either.
Oh.
Brennan was like,
Well, this is right in the circle anyway, so at least we can take it kind of slow.
I'm gonna eat your ass.
Frag grenade. That's weird.
Oh, look out.
Oh, shots.
I think they came from east, across the way, the other warehouse.
I'm not 100%. It might
Yep,
have even
a
come
grenade,
from that
grenade
building
behind you.
on the
Don't run
top.
backwards. Don't run backwards.
Yeah.
That came from the warehouse for sure, or the other side of those boxes.
That came from. Yeah, I think it came from right in front of me.
Yep.
I ran outside back.
Oh, I
Just
see.
keep moving or.
Shit.
Is that tight?
I didn't mean to sneeze in your fucking ear.
Fuck! He doesn't see me.
Where is he? In that warehouse still? I'm flanking around.
Ah. Okay, that was fucking ridiculous.
Hope I see him. Fuck.
He was really fucking quick. Jesus Christ. Oh, right there. In that truck.
Yep, he's gonna come in the circle.
He might have ran the other way. Already.
There's a guy in that building up there. He can see.
I know. I see him. I hope he doesn't see me.
Oh, he's back in the warehouse.
Now that guy's
on
on me.
top of the building. Wow.
That was close.
If you're lucky, he'll shoot that other guy running out of the building first.
I agree.
There it goes. That might be a local fight, though. You might be able to sneak out. No, that was near you. Oh, that's them. That's definitely them shooting each other.
It's near me, but I don't think it's
yeah,
at
they're shooting
me.
each other. This is the time. Somebody might be dead. The number dropped. Maybe not. That killed somebody, though. 2 people dropped after that grenade blew up.
Oh no, they're still going at it.
Jesus.
Guy's right there.
He's still in the roof, oh no. Wow. You caused them to shoot at all each other. What the fuck was that grenade for?
Just see if there's anyone still over there.
You pulled a me.
Yeah, I did. If I let that guy keep walking, I might have made another circle and been able to loot him.
You got a lot of time left. It's dark in there.
My brightness is up a lot. Oh, see, there aren't normally helmets up here, just not there. Or that guy already took it, rather.
Jesus Christ, is it dark.
You didn't hit me fucking once.
That was some Spider-Man shit.
You know me. Crazy Ivans, man.
He can probably see you there.
No, once I got behind that wall, that was good. There are people to my right, though. I knew they were there. I didn't think they were that close,
wow.
Yeah, that was the whole group that fired at you. That's fucked up. 6th place.
Close, that's for sure.
It's the closest one in the night. It's been a horrible night, though. All right.
That was my first been some bullshit.
That was we've had a bad night, yeah, so far.
That was me yesterday. I had a fucking terrible. I was finishing in the 30s and the 20s with my team.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was
We've had
bad.
we had an 11 and an 11, a 10 or something, and now a 6. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but Big Bad Ads, thanks, man. What's up? You fuck. Big Bad Ads says you got a big one, Jake.
You know it, baby.
Now you gotta hit the A button.
That big A button.
I did before.
All right, come on over to Twitch, everybody. Right into the fucking YouTube.
A likely story.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say it sometimes.